Hey now, check 1 2 1 2 3. Is there sound? Test. Testing. There we go. Yeah, we got sound. Awesome. Hey, you guys, welcome everybody. Talking Van Halen. This is the show. This is the podcast where we talk Van Halen. Where's my camera? Where is it? Wait a minute. Where am I at here? All right, here we go. There we are. Welcome everybody. Johnny Beane here. It is November 12th, 2021, 8:07 p.m. Eastern, 5:07 Pacific out here in Santa Cruz, California. Sound check. That's right, Sharon. Sharon Wilgus, welcome. Welcome, you guys. Again, if you're brand new to this, this is the show we call Talkin' Van Halen. We talk everything Van Halen. Anything you want to know, drop some comments down below and play back. Leave some comments in the live chat as well. Jay Hannon will be here very shortly. So let me just let me get through some of the credits here. Here on Johnny Beane TV, we have what are called channel members. We have a channel membership. Some of these comments are kind of weird. And if you'd like to become a channel member, click that join button right below the 10 thumbs ups currently. Thank you so much. Thank you. Top tier of channel membership are the executive producers, and they are Dave Ennis, Vinyl Freak 5150, Mike Neese. Mike Neese, thank you for that PayPal earlier, man. Thank you so much for all your extra support, man. Majestic, where am I at? Music Therapy Laz, who I hung out with yesterday. Majestic PB and J Cat, Wayno, False Flag, Andy Carson, Michael B, Arhabs, The Chad, Lenny Lou, and Mary, James Gum, John Moronic, Stephen Franklin, Michael Smith, The Captain, Thomas Santiago, Joe Christian, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, and Steve Carmichael. That's the top tier of channel membership here on Johnny Beane TV. And again, try it out. Become a channel member. Click that join button. Try it. And if you're not ready for channel membership, actually, there's another link right here. Let's see, is Nightbot even in here? Actually, let's do this. I usually have another window open on this side so I can kind of see what's going on. So let's do that. Here we go. There we are. Hey, awesome. And if you can see in the live chat there, at the very top, we have a poll currently running. Are you ready for the weekend? Yes or no? Currently, 26 votes, 85% yes. Awesome. I think we all are. Right? Maybe? All right. So we got channel memberships here on Johnny Beane TV. We have executive producers. We have lights back here. Any support for the if you'd like to help support the channel, support these shows, any super chats in real time will change the color of those lights back there. It's magic. It's very cool. So try it out. Give it a try. Again, if you'd like to help support the channel, support these shows, that's another feature you will only find here on Johnny Beane. Google me. Try that out as well. All right, and so we're live on YouTube. We're also live on Facebook, Johnny Beane TV Facebook page, where if you'd like to help support over there, we have what are called Facebook Stars, which is a digital gift that helps in the production of these shows. And we're also live over in the Van Halen 1974 to Forever Facebook group, currently just under 63,000 members. We're also live in the EVH Gear Fans Live group and page at EVH Gear Live. That's my EVH fan account on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We're also live in the John Beane TV group on Facebook. My personal profile on Facebook, where I topped 5,000 friends. And we're also live on Twitter at Johnny Beane. So we're live. Look at this. We're live. Let's see. Who do we have? Who is in here? Let's see. Say hi or let us know where you're watching from tonight. I'm in Santa Cruz, where it's still kind of light out, slightly. So let's see. Let's see. Say hi in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. And then we'll get to some Van Halen. I've got some pretty cool stuff to share with you guys tonight. And Jay Hannon should be here. As soon as I see him in the green room, he will be here like magic. So let's see. We got Mike Neese again. Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. I got your PayPal notification earlier. Dude, I mean, all your support is just amazing. I mean, you even follow me over on Twitch as well, which is awesome. Thank you so much, man. We got Janice Lala, who we saw actually at EVH Con last Sunday. And if you'd like to see some of that after we're done here, let me see. Hopefully that's the right command. Check out, or there'll be a card on playback. There'll be a drop-down card. Actually, there it is. There it is, right there. Right there. Watch footage from EVH Con 2021. Right there in the chat. There it is. Make sure to click on that video. Open that up in another tab. And watch that. Anyway, we got to see Janice. Janice Lala was there at EVH Con. Actually, we'll talk about some of that as well because it's still very, very, very new, right? So we got Janice here. We got Leo Safko here. We got Threat. Gosh, Threat Level Midnight is here. Nightbot, of course, talking about Vinum pickups, which I still need to try. Wink, wink. We got All Dave, All Night. Wait a minute. This chat is rolling, you guys. All Dave, All Night. I really like filming like this channel. Yeah, McKnight, he's awesome. I heard he wasn't on. Hope everything's okay over there. We got Renus Pinkel. I don't know who that is. We got R2, R3 Locky Nut. We got Keith Campbell. We got Tim Thomas. I'll just scroll up. We got a lot of people. We got Sharon Wilgus. We got Jay Hannon. Jay, jump in, man. Dude, whenever you can. All good. Michael B is here, who sometimes joins me on Sunday nights here on the Sunday night string change show, which is a lot of fun. If you guys haven't seen that, make sure to tune in here Sundays. Sunday. What? 11 p.m. Eastern sometimes midnight-ish Sunday nights. We have a lot of fun. That show is growing and getting better. So we have a great time. So we got Michael B here. I'm just going to scroll. We got Jeff Alexander. Hey, Jeff. Good to see you, man. Over on Facebook. Good to see you. We have a lot of Facebook people here now, which is great. Leo Safko. R-Habs. I don't know. Huh? Oh, this guy. I could actually just do this. I could actually. Hey, Johnny Beane here. What's up? That should have been my Halloween costume. Was just my shirt. By the way, available down below. If you want to get one, or right there. Actually, you can just Google Johnny Beane. You can just Google, like it says on the right here. You can just Google and just click on shop, and that'll take you right there. Let's see. A lot of people are. Christopher Live Sawa is here. I jumped out of the Van Halen Facebook group. Yeah, there's some weirdos in there. There's a lot of 5150s. Van Halen fans are kind of crazy, right, Jay?
Whoa!
You agree with me?
What is happening? What is?
dude. Oh my God.
Hey, I don't know what I had for dinner, but it seems to be consuming me. Maybe I should adjust this, huh? Hold on. Let me see if I can adjust it.
That's what I had to do. Mine was like kind of messed up.
Is that better? All right. It's going to have, I don't have like all the, I guess the lighting isn't. Oh, wait. There we go. That's good enough, right?
There you go.
Kind of.
Very cool.
All right. Here we go.
Very cool. Yeah.
So wait, hold on. Who do we have with us on the show tonight? I'm wondering who this guy is.
Huh? Oh, this? I've been here the whole time.
When did this happen?
All these years I've been here.
Did you mess up and like, oh man?
No. I've been thinking about it for a couple weeks or a month or something, and then see when your audience starts telling you you have to do it, then you just have to, you know.
Well, usually, I mean, I don't really pay attention to the whole like no shave November or the other thing the November is the no something else November. You know, I was out morning of November 1st. So, but Johnny just goes the opposite. No shave November. No, I'm bicking it.
Yeah.
So how's everybody doing tonight?
No, I mean, it's I mean, I like to change things up, you know, always changing, always different. Reinventing, I think, is what the actual official term is.
Yeah, I get it. And I'm sure, you know, your wife is probably like, it's like a new man.
Get that old one out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Jeannie, it's funny because Jeannie just dyed her hair like I don't know, a couple weeks ago or something, and she came home. I was like, "New wife, come on in,
walk in backwards." Yeah, I mean, it's you got to do what you got to do, I guess.
I can't remember the last time I actually shaved my face, and part of the reason is because when I shave my face, my nose looks bigger. Oh, gets bigger, it's bigger, whatever. All the attention goes to that. So I need the Kip Winger 5 o'clock shadow and then beyond. Otherwise, I just look retarded. So there you go. That's it. Walking backwards. I like that. Keith Campbell. Johnny, that was good. I'm gonna have to use that one.
Thank you.
Speaking of walking in backwards, I have an unboxing from Brendan Buttcheeks tonight.
Oh, cool.
So we'll get to that a little later.
Awesome.
So make sure you stick around.
Yeah, stick around, you guys. I do have some cool stuff planned because I know we do kind of wing, you know, most of the stuff. I actually do have a couple of Van Halen topics we can talk about with some cool pictures. Very rare. Actually, some of them are very rare. Like probably you guys have never seen them. Probably. I would say a lot of you probably haven't seen these. So
I'm probably right up there with the
very exciting
crew.
I hadn't seen them until I saw them. You know?
I hadn't seen them until I saw them. I haven't heard that album until I heard it.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Well, hey, it's great to see you, man.
You too, man.
It feels like last week was like a week ago or something now.
It feels like really, Saturday was like six days ago.
I have no memory of last Saturday. Last Saturday night. I really don't remember that. I remember Friday because we had Texas Joe. And that was been getting a lot of great feedback on that.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
You know, he's a very cool dude. Very, very cool dude. He'll definitely be back.
Well, I dig the pictures and the story of getting the amp modded and stuff like that. And you know, he got to play one of Eddie's guitar that Eddie left there, and like all that stuff is super
They're still
cool,
here,
man.
actually. There they are.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Edward's guitar, getting his amps modded by the same guy who worked on Edwards for years and years. Great stories.
Yep.
Great stories. If you guys didn't watch last Friday, actually there'll be a card dropping down right here on playback of last Friday's video.
Now I was going to ask Joe when we were on, but I guess I just met him on here. I didn't want to get too deep. Can you throw that picture back up, please?
Let's see that one.
All right. So obviously the first thing I noticed is the guitar. The next
Yeah.
thing is the amps and all that stuff. The third thing I noticed were the socks, right? Now, obviously, back in that day, in that time, the 80s and stuff, late 80s, and even before then, the tube socks, right? The striped tube socks like the LA Lakers and crap.
Yeah.
But I want to know, like, because it looks like it's on the right leg, it's yellow on top, then blue. And on the other leg, it's opposite, blue on top, then yellow. Where do you get those? That's what was going through my head when we were
that was the first thing you noticed.
Well, third thing, but yeah, everybody wanted to know about the amp and the guitar. I wanted to know about the socks. That's what I wanted to know.
You didn't just hear that burp, did you?
No, but I was drinking at the same time. I thought it was
good. Good. This is awesome. I finally got my StreamYard all programmed into my Stream Deck, so I'm able to just press buttons and
oh, you got the burp.
Yeah, I got the burp dump button. I got the camera dump button. I got everything.
Where's the might as well dump button?
This one.
Can you program it to drop out and play a sound effect at the same time? Now that would be something.
Maybe.
No, that would be something. So you mute it to burp and then it plays a burp. Right? Am I on something or what?
Yeah, I actually could. If I think about it, if I really think about it, I could do that. So the thing is, you won't get as many mouse clicks from me. Like I'm always like sitting here, like, doing all that with just pressing a button here. It's just
look at that. It's like magic.
Magic. Yeah. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I have what's called the Stream Deck, and I'm everything's programmed in there, so I can just press buttons and
very cool.
Do like a billion different. Like all those years ago, I'm like, man, I did a million different things. Now it's all at a touch of a button. I can do those million different things.
Mm-hmm. Mark Graves says, you still wear socks? I have to. My feet sweat, and if I don't wear socks, I'll go through a pair of shoes every couple months because they'll get so bad. The smell will be so bad from them that I'll have to throw them out. So I have to wear socks.
Yeah, and, I wear socks too because it's been cold. Right?
I want those. Texas Joe socks though.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, I dig them.
I mean, the guitar is awesome. The amps are awesome. And yeah, those socks are awesome.
Yep.
Very cool. Man, these comments. A lot of people don't believe I'm actually me.
Well, aren't you somebody else anyway?
This is
false
weird.
flag. So now there's three of you.
That last dude you've seen for the past year, because that beard was here for about a year. Yeah, that was a real false flag. This is actually me.
Fret level. Paul's socks stand on their own. Yep. And Keith Campbell, we need Franken socks. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
That'd be awesome.
Yes. I'd buy like 10 pairs and I'd have to ever like wear a different pair of socks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice. All right. Let's see. I want to save the really good one for a little bit.
Ooh, a little teaser there.
Yeah. Some pretty cool pictures. Pretty cool. Very early Van Halen pictures. But there was something today. David Lee Roth put out another piece of artwork. I know we talked about this last time. He did this. Was there an explanation for this one? Did you see?
No, I didn't see an explanation.
Let me look. In the chat. Did you guys see an explanation for this? Let's see. Roth. No, there's no text. There's no text at all that goes with this. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. No text at all. Hey, Steve-O, 12
Pretty
Snyder. Cool. Yeah, that's on the bottom right-hand corner. Oh, the fried chicken? Okay, well, I guess that is text.
Oh, man. Hold on one sec.
Uh-oh. Wait, did I miss one? November. Yeah, actually, yeah. Last week when Texas Joe was on, there was some more. So this was released today. If you're just tuning in, David Lee Roth, he does a lot of artwork. This is something that he put out, released today. And as we were saying, there's no text. I mean, on the bottom right hand corner, yeah, it says fried chicken. Global Storming Part 2.
Who knows? That thing on the top right, whatever the hell it is very cool.
Yeah, I've got a close up. That?
Yeah. I want to paint that.
Mm-hmm.
Like something from a Megadeth cover or something, you know?
Mm-hmm. This artwork, this actually, yeah, this isn't all paint. Like that's on top of the paint.
Yeah.
That like sculpture or whatever. That and then the skeleton.
Mm-hmm. Global Storming Part 2.
But yeah, there's no text with it. And I'm scrolling through a bunch of the comments. Oh, somebody said fried chicken foot.
Huh.
I like chicken foot. I actually went to a screening of their concert video, like at a venue. If that's not super nerdy.
What, they just had the video playing and that was it? And then
Yeah.
it was like after 5 minutes it was over?
Well, no, it was like an hour or 2 hours.
They just keep it on loop or something?
No, you just go. You pay. It was at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's what's called Shattuck Down Low in Berkeley. I don't think it's there anymore. But no, they sold tickets to it, so it was like tickets to a concert. And you go to. I arrived at the place. Actually, if you go to my Instagram, scroll back to what was that? 2011, 2012. Scroll back that far because yes, I've had my Instagram that long. And you'll see I took a selfie with the poster, or I took a picture of the poster outside.
You took a selfie with the poster.
I might have. But no, it was like going to a concert, except instead of actually they did have a band open. And I remember I knew, was it the drummer? I knew the drummer in that band. Like I jammed with them years prior, like 10 years prior or something, but I probably should have said hi to him. Which I didn't. I saw him and I'm like, oh, it's that guy. And then after the thing, I just left.
So wait, they had a band open for the video.
They had a band open for a video. Yeah. Yeah. They had a screen. It's either like that they rolled in the what's the cart in school with the TV
the projector.
and all the VCR. They either rolled one of those in onto the stage and played it, or they had a screen that came down,
onto the stage
or something. But yeah, it was in a bar. They had a live band, and then it was, but it was like a national thing. It wasn't like this venue just did it. It was like it was planned by the band and everything. So it was promoted.
Well, you know what, man? whether you dig Sammy or not, you got to give the guy credit. He kind of, he still comes up with certain ways to, promote what he's doing. You know what I mean? He did the pay-per-view thing. The end of last year, I guess it was. The whatever the hell it was, on the island or on the wherever the hell that thing was, playing for people in the water.
Catalina, yeah.
Yeah, he did the what the hell was it from Step Brothers? The Catalina wine mixer. Remember that? Whatever the frig. The Sammy Hagar wine mixer. Even at his age, man, he's still coming up with different ways to kind of market himself and what he's doing. So, and obviously doing he's got the rum. Now he's got like rum cans of like rum mixes. Obviously the Cabo Wabo tequila, which is absolutely delicious still. Yep. So give the guy credit, man. He's driven, which is one thing you need in the entertainment business. If you're not driven and have goals and determined to do things, you're probably not going to achieve anything. So, there again. All right, when you do it, I'll push the button.
And the thing is, he doesn't have to do anything.
No,
he hasn't had to do anything for at least since he sold that company.
But you know what, Johnny, man? There's always those interviews of, these established artists when they get a little older, they're interviewed and stuff, and the person interviewing will be like, you know what, you've made so much money, you blah blah blah. Why do you still do this type of thing? They always get those questions, and it's like the reason why they got to where they are is, like I said before, it's because of that drive, and they love what they're doing and all that stuff. It's
because they never stopped.
It's weird. That's the reason why they're there, is because they have that drive to do things and all that stuff. So I don't know. I kind of laugh when I hear those questions. I'm like, oh God, not from me. But when I hear them asked, Jay,
when they ask you those questions,
why do you still, why do you do the Johnny Beane show? You've already made it.
Dude, you could stab him in the back anytime. You could go on Thursdays at 8. Do your own thing anytime you want. Why are you still there?
Wow. Oh man.
Yeah. No, that's the cool thing about Sammy Hagar is he'll just keep doing
until he can't.
Going. And even after that, I don't think he's nuts in the way that Kiss is. Oh, Kiss will keep going with different people. No, I don't think there'll be, a Sammy Hagar that's not Sammy eventually.
No.
I mean,
I'm sure weird. He, is doing and did the right things with whatever money he has. So his kids, his kids' kids, his kids' kids' kids, his kids' 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 kids. They'll never have to do anything, and they'll all be little shits too. Watch.
There'll be Kardashians and Hiltons and. It's like you ask Paris Hilton, like, how did you get to where you are? She's like, what?
Yeah.
Say that. Spell that out for me.
And that's one thing that annoys me about, when you see stuff with those types of people, they make it seem like they're like, we could have a whole nother show on this thing that drives me nuts about this whole reality personality world, because I lose my mind over stuff like this. You always see like just what, I don't want to get off topic too much here, but I got to go there.
Yeah.
Like these hot Instagram chicks, for instance, right? And they'll post these I
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither. I was just told about this. I don't search for those types of things, but no, these Instagram chicks, and they're like, it's because of hard work and blah 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 and blah blah blah. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's not why you have
because of hard
what? Yeah, hard what exactly. you know, be honest. Be honest. You are where you are. You have that many followers, and you have, you know, millions of dollars coming in from OnlyFans or whatever. Not that I know what that is either. Because of what you look like, not because of, you know, other things. Nobody cares about that other stuff. It's, I don't know. I'm going to lose my mind tonight going over stuff like this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Admit it.
Wow.
Just admit the reason why. You don't have to make it seem like you're never mind.
Yeah. But also, you know, Instagram. Wow.
We'll start another show about this topic Fridays at 9 Pacific.
9 Pacific.
Yep. What
Sounds good to
bothers
me.
you about the entertainment industry? If you want to see Jay Hannon go ballistic.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Sounds good. So what? So where were we?
Cobra Kai is here. Cobra Kai is here.
Cobra Kai. Hey, man.
Hey now.
Hey now. Welcome. What was I saying? Anyway, I went to this, and this was years ago. Went and saw this video being played. Chickenfoot in concert.
Was nobody from the band was there though, right?
No, they weren't. Although they could have been because it's Bay Area. It was Berkeley. So if Sammy wanted to, you know, he probably could have showed up.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I mean, the area where you would have seen it is most likely where,
yeah,
at least one of them would have been. You know,
if it was a bigger deal, I think. Like if it was like I think I don't think they were on tour at the time because it was a home video from a tour. So I don't think they were actually touring. Otherwise, they just would have played a regular show. I would have gone to that regular show, I think.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Yeah, play the video on the screen in front of the stage. And then as soon as the video's over, the screen comes up. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been cool. And I did see them. Did you ever see Chickenfoot?
Not live, no.
Live? I did see them live. I saw them at the Warfield in San Francisco. And it was loud.
Too loud?
Yeah, it was that venue is not made for shows. I mean, it was a little too.
What, like, so the venue was kind of like, you're saying the room was not built. Was everything just echoing off each other and it's just the sound?
Well, no, it wasn't like that. It was just super, super, super loud. Like way loud. Although I did go to another show after that, a different band, and it wasn't as loud. So I think it was just, it depends on the sound person for that night, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, there's some Chickenfoot songs that I kind of dig, but I don't know, man. It's, you know, I don't know. It's because you always compare it to like what each member in the band has done before. You know, Satriani, obviously, I love his solo work, but I felt like, and even though a lot of the Satriani stuff is kind of bluesy and based off of the whole blues thing, and I get it, but I kind of felt like the Chickenfoot stuff was, a lot of his riffs were like too bluesy for me. You know, obviously Chad Smith's a great rock drummer. I'd rather listen to Chili Peppers. You know, Sammy, obviously I'd rather listen to Van Halen than 99.9% of anything else. And even his solo stuff. So I think that's the problem, especially late in all these guys' careers when they have established music and established bands somewhere else. You know, I kind of have a hard time separating that and be like, oh, it's not as good as that. Oh, it's not as good as that. So that's my problem. I just can't appreciate something for what it is.
Right. And you're a huge Satriani fan.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it seems like. I mean, you have nothing but I mean, you got the Ibanez stuff and.
Well, it's Vai and Satriani, but I mean, personally, on my list of like favorite guitar players, It's Edward, it's Eddie, and then Vi. But obviously Vi with Passion and Warfare, I think is the greatest like solo guitar record ever recorded. But that's pretty much it as far as, and I don't want to say this, I probably shouldn't, but whatever. I feel like after that record, Vi hasn't really, and I know it's impossible to achieve that again, but I rather listen to the whole of Satriani's discography. I'll say it like that. I think that Satriani's body of work is more consistent than Vi. I'll say it like that. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you go on my guitar playlist in Spotify, you will see a booty load of Satriani material. And then like maybe 1.5 to 2 albums worth of stuff from Vi.
Well, doesn't Satriani have like way more records than Vi?
Yeah. But Vi still has a lot, but who wants to go look?
What did I have? I had for Vi, I had Satch. Well, for Vi, I had Flexible.
Yep.
On vinyl.
On vinyl, wow.
Yeah.
Vinyl, VAI, and there you go.
On vinyl. Vinyl. I had that. I had, of course, the Passion and Warfare.
Yeah, that's it.
Obviously.
Right there. Mm-hmm.
I had that. And then after that, I had the Alien.
Yeah, Alien Love Secrets, which is great. The EP, great.
I had Alien Love Secrets.
Yep.
And then it was right after I had, I don't know what year that came out, but right after I had that.
94?
John Beale. Right after I had that, that's probably like a year after I had that cassette. That's when I started working with Desmond Child. And then I, found out that Desmond actually was Vi's manager for a time.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah. Desmond and his manager, Winston Simone, both managed Steve Vai. So they were always comparing me to Steve Vai, not because of all this, maybe because of some of that, but because at the time, you guys think I look weird when I shave my face. They called me like a mini Steve Vai back then because I kind of had a Steve Vai look with the hair and the face.
Did they want you to play an Ibanez?
No.
Vibanez?
No. I was playing the Music Man, the Van Halen Music Man. That was my main guitar back then.
Main squeeze.
Yeah. But let me think.
Bozique says, Johnny Beane, are you the only artist who Desmond collaborated with who didn't make it big? What are you talking about? Johnny Beane did. Look at him. He did make it big.
Look at this. Look at all this stuff written all over here.
Yeah. See the viewership right now. There's a bunch of zeros missing. There's just not enough to fit. YouTube doesn't allow that many zeros to fit, or that many digits to fit on the screen.
Yeah. Eventually, at some point, you'll probably see Desmond on the show here at some point, and you'll see us talking to each other. And all those questions will be answered.
Well, if that happens, it should just be you and him. Don't leave me here by myself.
Oh. Well, we'll see.
Come on, you live with the guy. I mean, how hard would it be to sit here and shoot the S, Unless you want me to ask the hard questions.
No, it'd be cool.
Which side does Johnny sleep on? Does he snore? Does he does he drink the milk after he finishes his cereal?
Oh my God.
Questions like that I need to know.
I don't even know some of that stuff.
Does he leave the door open after he comes out of the bathroom?
But no, Desmond, he's worked with so many people, you guys. I mean, there's so many people that you guys know of, but there's so many people you guys don't even know of either.
Dude, I did a looked him up. This is like maybe a week or two ago.
Mhm.
And I was just reading off the songs and the artists to Jeannie. She's like, so who is this? She had no idea. She's like, who's this Desmond? Who's this Destiny's Child that Johnny always mentions? So I was like, Desmond Child? I was like, listen to this. And I just kept reading. She's like, wow, that's, Bon Jovi. You're talking
Yeah.
Aerosmith. I mean, you can keep going. It's out of control.
Those are the two biggest ones.
Yeah.
But under that,
Johnny Beane. I mean, come on.
Cher. I mean, there's Kiss.
Kiss.
I mean, there's so many. There's so many stuff. He worked with Van Halen. He worked with. That's how Mitch Malloy got involved with Van Halen, was because of Desmond.
Oh, so it's Desmond's fault. We'll have to get Paul on for that one.
That's actually how that happened, because Desmond was working with Eddie. They were working up. They were writing songs, and as he was leaving, they were actually watching one of Malloy's music videos. And as Desmond was leaving, and Desmond told me this personally, I mean, this was years ago. When he was leaving, he called Mitch and said, "Hey, you should try out for Van Halen." And that was that. But no, there's been so many people that have worked with him, and I mean, I've even heard of people, like I've met people over the years, like, hey, I wrote songs with him as well, and just a lot of yeah, Keith Campbell, yeah. Before Glenn, you mean before Van Halen worked with Glenn Ballard? Yes, I believe so. Yeah. Glenn Ballard worked with Van Halen on eventually what became the Best of Volume 1, I guess. And then later on in 2004, Glenn worked with them as well. Glenn Ballard. And you guys will mostly know him from Alanis Morissette, or Jagged Little Pill was Ballard.
Am I in the minority when I say that album has not held up the test of time?
Which one?
Jagged Little Pill?
I haven't heard it in years, but I mean, when it came out, it was.
Oh, it was
I
massive.
was all over that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know that album backwards and forwards.
I know. I heard not too long ago with whatever the hell there's obviously the two huge singles from that record, but then Jeannie was joking. Yeah, she said, that album is great. Get out, Jason Hannon. Yeah, she was joking around the other day singing the won the lottery, that whole line, died the next day, whatever the hell.
Ironic. Yeah,
ironic, but I don't know, I just feel like maybe it's just me, but I feel like that hasn't.
Maybe it was overplayed. I mean, it was just everywhere at that time. But I mean, I ate it up. I mean, I listened to it nonstop. It actually, don't laugh, you guys, but it helped. It helped with my musical direction at the time.
So you knew where not to go. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
It got to be. It made me play more acoustic guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say it. I hate to say this on a Van Halen show. Here we are talking. Well, welcome to Talking Van Halen. We're going to talk about Alanis. But there is that connection. There's the Glenn Ballard connection. I don't hate to say it, because it's, who knows where I would be. Well, I shouldn't say that either. If it wasn't for albums like Jagged Little Pill, if it wasn't for Andy Summers, if it wasn't for other things besides Van Halen, let's just say, back in the day, I was total everything Van Halen. I wouldn't play a guitar unless I had a Floyd Rose. one pickup Floyd Rose guitar. And I'm not knocking it. I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this, but like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, that's the shit, you know? And that's fine. That's fine. But for me, I had to get into some other stuff and break it up. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying?
I know. I
It's like
completely know what
you
you're saying.
you totally go one direction, just nonstop, and that can be fine. That can be fine. But let me just say, I realized, or I knew, or everybody knows, there's only one Eddie Van Halen, and there'll never be another Eddie Van Halen. I don't care how much you practice your guitar. You can play everything. You can be, the biggest Eddie clone in the world. You're not Eddie.
Yep.
And it can be cool, but still, there's only one Eddie. So I figured, well, it just, you naturally just go in different directions. And at some point I'm like, yeah, the Floyd Rose, yeah, I'm not really into that anymore. Let me play something hardtail, you know what I mean, though?
No, I know what you mean.
And plus you get into other albums, you get into other sounds, other influences. And it takes you in other directions, and hopefully you can mix that stuff up.
I think that's the majority of people that continued on with their musical journey is, when you play an instrument, it's any instrument. If you're a drummer and you're like heavily into one band,
just anything, not even music. Like let's say you're an artist, and we got that picture of Roth here.
Yeah.
Who knows what his influences were that got him to paint that. Fried chicken.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I was super heavily influenced by Van Halen and Eddie Van Halen. And, early on when I started playing guitar, I was trying to learn the Van Halen songs, and obviously Live Without a Net, seeing how Eddie was doing certain things. Oh crap, that's how he's doing that. But my hands never sounded like Eddie, and then once I got into like some heavier stuff, I kind of branched off, and but I'm sure even if I continued on just trying to play that stuff, I still wouldn't be able to sound like Eddie. My hands just don't sound like that,
And there's nothing wrong with being totally into one thing.
No, there's nothing at all.
And just doing that. Let me say, for me, it got to a point where I knew if I didn't get into other stuff, I'd be, in 20 years, I'd be sitting on YouTube on a Friday night.
I just spit. So I will say this though, Johnny, right? At my age, right? I know 29, we're both 29, right? I know what our old age. No, I mean, I'm 44 now. I've kind of had my band did their thing, and that's kind of, it's in the rearview mirror for the most part. I mean, we might put out new material, but as far as like touring and trying to reach something and do all that stuff, we're not going there, right?
Yeah.
So I will say this: if I was going to play out again, it would definitely be like in a cover band / tribute band, that type of thing. Like I would not at the stage of my life / career, whatever you want to call it. I would not try to start an original band with a bunch of people I'd never met or new people, because I was in the same band with the same guys, literally as long as I played, as long as I was in that band situation, where I don't even know if I'd be able to collaborate, because we had such a way of writing our music, and we knew kind of how to do it. We had like a method of like, everybody knew what worked and what didn't work. And I don't know at the point where we are or where I am, if I'd be able to like, oh, we got some cool people in the chat, let's collaborate and write music. I literally would have no interest in doing that, but I would have interest in starting like a cover / tribute band, even if it was just like putting stuff out on YouTube. Like, hey, everybody learn this song. We'll put out a video, of just us playing in our rooms or whatever. Collaborate like that. Like that to me would be more fun than
That's
starting.
cool.
Yeah, that to me even more fun. So at this point, I'd rather play other people's music than
The whole
write my own new stuff.
the whole starting a band from scratch, that was always hell. That was never fun. I mean, dude, I mean, I'm sure you and I'm sure a lot of people watching this can relate. And I mean, and this for some of us, for a lot of us, this goes back pre-internet, before the internet, where you'd post ads in well, out here it'd be BAM magazine. You'd post in the back your phone number, influences, looking for drums, looking for bass, singer, whatever. And then you call these people, you end up trading cassettes, getting cassettes. So you get one in the mail, you put it on, I think I have more, like, now I can, what's the word? Not tolerate, but I can see, like, what am I trying to say? Back in the day, I would get, if I got a cassette and right away, if it sucked, nah, out of here, forget it. Now, I can listen to something. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but this, I can kind of see that this isn't, you know what I mean? So you can see like through, see through stuff and see the potential of something that maybe.
Oh yeah, you can totally,
Like I can do that now, especially with doing this type of stuff. I mean, it's I don't know, but back in the day, putting bands together, going to auditions, auditioning people, taking all your equipment, setting up, jamming, right off the bat. Oh, wait a minute, they can't sing at all, and I'm stuck here for 3 more hours, and I got to pay $50. And it just becomes just a jam after that, because there's been so many of those where you realize, oh, it's not going to work.
Yeah, usually instantly. Well, actually,
Oh yeah,
virtually all the time. Every time instantly, it's not going to work. Sometimes you'll know before you even set up. You're like, this guy's personality just doesn't fit.
like, what's that smell?
Yes, yeah. It smells like butter. What is that? I came in smelling like butter. Well, I told you that story that one time when our drummer Jimmy was having wrist problems in his left wrist, the Decorvain syndrome. Look it up; it's pretty interesting. So, the drummer from Shadows Fall, actually, Jason Bittner, I guess he knew of somebody that played drums, so he recommended this guy. So he came out, brought his pickup truck, right? So it was me, Chris, the bass player, and Mike, the other guitar player. The singer doesn't have to be there. He doesn't have to be there for that. So anyway, this guy brings he's got a red drum kit, and he backs up. He seemed like kind of a nice guy, but couldn't tell yet what this guy was all about, right?
Yeah.
So we get into the band room, and I wish I could describe how it was. Kind of like I was at one corner, Mike was next to me, and Chris was here. So it was kind of like whatever. So anyway, this guy comes in and he sets up his kick drums, and they have to be literally in the middle of the room because he has his double kick pedal. Like, and he brought the two kick. Did he have? I think he only had one kick drum, but he had the double pedal like so far apart. It was like this, and he can't even do it. He literally took up half the room just because of that. And the second we started playing, I had to look down. I started to laugh. And then the second I was like, okay, I can't make eye contact with especially Chris. The second, and I looked up, and me and Chris made eye contact, and we just both were like, we lost it. We literally lost it. And we had to entertain this guy for like an hour. We knew instantly the second he started playing, the second he set up his drums, we knew it wasn't going to work. Like, dude, the size of the stages we're playing, dude, we're going to set up in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So
I know.
But sometimes that stuff
terrible
is gold, because look, that was in 2000 and
Dude, if we would have had
Ever.
live streaming back then, it would have been gold now. I'd show up at anywhere just to stream whatever it is, and if it was horrible, the better.
Yep. That was, I think, late 2006 or early 2007 when that happened, and I can still remember it. We still joke about it to this day, like, you know. And then I got one DVD from this guy, and he was just going nuts. So him playing and just going nuts, and he had this one part where he started doing this like this big thing, this big drum groove on the toms, right? Well, wherever he had the camera set up, the camera started shaking, and for some reason, I thought that was the funniest thing in the like almost like an earthquake was happening. All of a sudden, he's playing the camera still, and he starts doing this big tom groove, and the camera's shaking. And I still have the DVD, the DVD, because of that part, because it's so funny. And we know needless to say, we never called the guy because he wasn't that good. But anyway,
That's the worst, man. Drummers. Like right away, if you know, and I'm always telling them, anybody, I'm like, I have to hear a tape. I gotta hear something. I can't just meet you guys. I mean, it's different if you're going to meet an established band and they're looking for somebody and they have stuff, like they have actually albums out, like it's totally different. But like anybody, any drummers or singers, and that was always the worst. Oh, I don't have anything to play you, but let's meet. I can't.
yeah.
Although now I could. Although now with what's it going on? No, I can't now either.
So do you have any funny like nightmare audition, whether you auditioning for some band or somebody auditioning for your band? Like anything like stupid?
I'm sure there's tons of them. I do remember like what you were saying, kind of. There was this one time where I was working with these musicians and we were auditioning singers, and I didn't hear the singer ahead of time, but they were set up in front of me, so they were facing me as we were playing, and we start playing the song. They couldn't sing at all, and they were totally off key and out of tune, and like same thing. I had to look down to stop from laughing because it was so bad.
It's so bad.
And I'm just looking down. I'm just thankfully the music's loud enough to where I could actually kind of chuckle and you couldn't tell. But so I remember that,
man. And you don't want to be a jerk, you don't want to be
No.
like, stop, this is a waste of time. I wish I could do that, but you just can't,
Nah.
Oh.
Yeah. Man. Hey, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about I don't know what we're talking about. Band or musical situations that were kind of weird, I guess.
We should have people film their audition nightmares and put them either in the Discord or something, even if it's just audio. Like everybody out there, people out there watching, if you have everybody has an iPhone or whatever, there's that voice memos app.
Yeah.
Use that and just record you talking about your nightmare audition, whether it's, like I said, you auditioning for a band or somebody auditioning for your band, and either email it or text it or whatever. How can we set this up? Because I'd love to hear things like this, man.
It'd be great.
Kevin Bethel says you just need to learn to be able to tell them, dudes, you guys effing suck. It's hard, man. It's hard. And I've said this before. I never try to embarrass people or make people feel crappy. You know what I mean? So sometimes you just got to deal with it. All right, the guy's going to be here for half hour, 45 minutes, an hour. Just suck it up and say, all right, well, we'll let you know, or, whatever. And then just don't call him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of different now for me.
Now it's a lot easier because you could just
it's so much
like
easier.
you said, you can just send a video file, an audio file, anything over the internet, and you can kind of tell like right away, like, all right, this is cool. and then you can decide to get
Yeah.
together if you think it might work.
Yeah. 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 Back in the day, it was just. Oh, that's something I was gonna say. Is I mean, you're lucky that you've been in like the same like band
Yeah, very
for
lucky.
like all these years.
hmm
I've gone from so many different bands over the years, so many different situations. Some of them really good, obviously. Some of them that I wish were still going on now, but you can't. Some things you just can't control, and it happens for a time. Oh yeah, that's something I was gonna. Once we're off the air here, don't jump out of here. I want to tell you something I'm doing that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna
Okay.
say it live here because I don't want to spoil it, but
Yeah.
um,
Well, dude,
that
being in a band is the relationships are like the hardest thing, you know?
mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But no, yeah, what I was gonna say is now when I look back to working with Desmond Child or the Mayfire, whatever really cool things I've done. Instead of sitting around like, man, I wish that was still happening. It's
Mhm.
like it's it's history. And it's learning. Going back to Atlantis, you learn, you live, you learn,
Yeah. I forget how that one
And it's history, and it gives us something to talk about on these shows. And it hopefully it inspires other people and teaches other people that are, that haven't been to that step yet, or or I mean,
Yeah. But I think maybe that's why, when I mentioned relationships, maybe that's why I literally would probably I wouldn't have any interest in starting a new original band with with strangers because
yeah,
I'm not interested at this point of my life, like making new friends. I know that's kind of hard, dude. We've been in South Carolina since November of 2010. We moved down here, right? I was
yeah,
talking to a buddy of mine on the phone the other day, and he said something like, actually, no, maybe I was talking to Paul on the phone, and he said something about, oh, whatever, getting together with friends, or I forget what he was talking about. And I was like, dude, I have no friends here. Like all my friends are still up in New York. Like, you know, that's it. I've literally made like virtually no friends, and I'm fine with it. I'm
yeah.
completely fine with it. So, it's my
I have
own
no
choice.
I have no friends here.
Oh, me and Johnny
You
have
know,
no friends.
did you? I was live yesterday with Music Therapy Laz. We actually, I stopped by. I was actually at his pad,
His pad, huh?
and we did a live video.
Did you crash at his pad, bro?
Yeah. Where's the thing? Yeah, we were smashing stuff up.
Busting stuff up, setting fire to tires. What are you doing?
Yeah, we were doing all that stuff. But yeah, I had to go an hour away to hang out with somebody. I mean,
Jesus.
that's which is cool. Which
Yeah.
is cool. But yeah, but it's so different now with the internet now, is you have all these friends that you can see and talk to on this and because
Yeah.
our chat, our Saturday night chat it rolls 24/7.
Yeah, that I was about to say. I have more communication with the people that I've met on because of this than I do like my real friends who are up in New York. Like I said, I still obviously I still talk to them and text them, but this
Yeah.
is like a constant thing, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm fine with it. So I've never met any of you guys, and I have more contact with you, my internet friends.
Who have I met in this picture here?
You've met the captain.
I've met Michael Smith, I've met Caleb, and I've met Mancuda.
Yep.
I have not met David Crosby. Sad
So
Ace,
everybody
I
on
have
the
met.
left, everybody to your right on there, our left. You
Yeah,
have not met.
and Sad Ace, I met.
Oh, you did meet Sad Ace.
Yeah, we met at NAM at
Okay.
the Mari's, the place in Anaheim, the Italian place. So Paul, I've yet to meet in person. John BL, and you, and David Crosby.
Well, hopefully June of 2022. Hopefully there won't be as many restrictions, which in California, I think there's only gonna be more restrictions. So who knows what's gonna happen? But because I know Cameron Brown wants to fly over from Scotland to go to NAM. And I'd love to meet all you guys, man, so we can actually wow, we don't like each other at all.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be as big. I mean, NAM out here was, just bigger than anything, really. I don't think out here, I don't see it being as big as it ever was.
Well, it's going to be in June, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it'll be partly outside, some inside. Who knows? I don't know.
I'm thinking, because I saw the promo video for it, where the guy from NAM was talking about it, and I think a lot of it's going to be outside. If it's going to be inside, it's going to be real spaced out. Like most of the people at NAM are pretty spaced out.
Well, if I go there, we're all going to get spaced out a little bit, man.
That's one of the funniest things going to NAM is watching all the people walking down Catella Avenue. Watching all the people walking to the venue. It's just all these rockers all walking, all these goth people, all these rockers, all these people in costume, all this, The only thing that could be weirder is the one of the San Diego comic book cons, or one of those type of things. Yeah. But people are meant to be dressed up weird. At NAM, that's just how people are.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to was it 2 of the New York Comic Cons? We went to 2 of them before we moved down here. And it's cool. But yeah, you see a lot of the people being able to kind of dress up and be cool that might not be as cool outside of there. So that's a good thing in that sense, some of the cool outfits some of the people wear were pretty nice.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's just interesting.
Yeah,
it's just interesting seeing, it's like, it's just, you can tell 3 blocks away, oh, that dude's definitely walking towards the convention center.
We gotta dress up, man. We gotta go as like a band, like man.
So yeah, it'll be interesting coming up.
We all got the poof shirts, so we gotta draw the shortest straw. It can be Michael Anthony.
The poof. Yeah. My
yellow pants. Didn't somebody say they got the yellow pants?
Maybe. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh, you're still there? Oh, you're kind of glitching. You're glitching a little bit.
Jeannie, what are you doing? Am I glitching now?
A little bit. It's a little glitchy.
Whatever.
It's a podcast. It's fun.
Yeah, as long as you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
See my stupid face.
Let me see. Is that, you have an unboxing?
Yeah. Should I get to it now, or do you want to talk about something else in the meantime?
Man, we jumped, man. We jumped. Awesome. Smash that thumbs up, you guys. If this is your first time here, subscribe to the channel. If you like Van Halen, this is the place you want to be. This is Johnny Beane TV. We love all this stuff. I do have to run outside real quick. I got to shut the flap. So is there
Is that what you call
anything?
it?
Yeah, well, that's actually what it is.
Sorry, I'm getting Killian's not sleeping, so I'm getting pictures and videos of him chatting it up. So anyway, all right. So I have to entertain the crowd.
Actually, I can take you. I can take you out there real quick. Because I'm always telling you guys, oh, I have chickens. I have to shut them in for the night. You guys are like, where's Johnny really going? Here, I can actually, I'll take you with me. Really?
Well, hold on. I can man the battle stations for a couple minutes. I can
You
show
got it?
people. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It'll only take me literally a minute. All right.
Everybody that was here for Saturday night, the Halloween show, you obviously saw.
All right. I'll be right back.
A little bit of Wayne and Garth, right? You saw that. I'm not going to show you the idea for next year. Guys, you're going to have to wait till next year for that. So, also, on Halloween, let me turn the brightness up a little bit. We went out, me and the fam, the little trick-or-treating. Hopefully that can focus a little bit. There you go. Killian's costume didn't get here until November 1st, so we had to put him in Ellie's Chucky costume from 2 years ago. Ellie wanted to be Chucky again. Let's see if you can see. There she is. There's K-Rock. There's Jeannie. And there's my awesome costume, which I've worn for the past, I think, 11 or 12 years. Mr. Pumpkinhead. Jeannie keeps telling me, why don't you go with something different this year? I'm like, when I walk around the neighborhood with that thing on, people are like, yo, look at that. Whoa, look at that. Yo, we got to take pictures with him. It's awesome. I'm the hit of the block when I wear that thing. Scare the crap out of kids, man. Anything else on here? Let's see. Any questions from anybody about anything? Yeah, he wanted to be, or Killian was going to be Gecko from the PJ Masks, and the costume didn't get here till November 1st. So, James Gum says, have you heard about the new David Cronenberg movie coming up, Crimes of the Future, a remake of one of his early films? Oh, great. I have not. I'll have to check that out. Am I an idiot because I don't know who that is? Or maybe I do know who it is, I just don't know the name. Thrash Metal says, Kerry King said he has material for 5 LPs and released his new Deane guitar the day they retired. Well, I thought, isn't there a rumor about everybody from Slayer, except obviously Tom Araya, doing a band maybe with like Phil Anselmo from Pantera? That'd be kind of cool, Kurt 5150, open the white bag. Oh, I will. I have no idea what's in there. Vista Light said, speaking of Slayer, Kerry King regrets retiring early and is considering going back out. What else we got here? Evening, everyone. Jay looking handsome. Boner Jams, thank you very much. I understand you got your bouffant cut tonight. Hope you're looking mighty fancy. Majestic PB&J Cat, what's the next fiddle you're looking to get or at least interested in? Well, funny you say that. I have one on order. It's been on order for a few months now. Don't know when I'm going to be getting it. I won't say what it is until it gets here, but it's going to be through the old Sweetwater card. So, we'll see what happens with it. Oh, you're back already? Come on. I was having fun here. Thank you. Bye, Johnny. Let's see. There's another one. Where was it? Jay, who are your top 5 favorite guitar players? Eddie Van Halen, Steve Vai, Larry Mitchell,
Johnny Beane.
You're 6, Johnny. You didn't make the cut. You're 6.
Oh,
I guess Satriani would be in there. Who would be 5, man? That's tough. I bet as soon as we sign off to him, like, oh my God, how did I forget that person? I will say this. One of my favorite songwriter/guitarists was Chris DeGarmo with Queensryche. When he was in that band, obviously until the Here and the Now Frontier, which is a piece of garbage. But he was the heart and soul of that band. And he's one of my favorites, man. Just his style, his songwriting, his vocal melodies, everything, his harmonies. He's definitely up there. Marty Friedman's great. Dimebag is up there just because, I feel like when you have to be considered one of the greatest guitar players, it has to be more than just the flashy stuff and oh, look what I can play. There's got to be the substance part with, are you able to write a song?
Yeah.
Can you play rhythm guitar as well? Not everything is just about, to me, yeah, it's cool that you can do that, but that's not what holds the majority of the world's attention. You have to be substance before there's all this noodling stuff. And that's kind of how I feel about that.
I agree.
And that's why I would put, obviously as a lead player, I mean, Marty Friedman, especially in Megadeth, like, holy cow. Can you ask for a better lead guitar player in a metal band than Marty Friedman? There's guys up there, but he's right up there. You know what I mean? His style, what he added to that band. But again, it's the full package. The Lex Luger, the total package, I should say. So, yeah.
I saw Marty Friedman at a food truck at NAMM one time. As I was walking over to the convention center, there was a food truck, and there was a guy standing there buying a hot dog, and it was him.
R2R3 says you must play riffs. Hetfield was my teacher. Yes, I do have the rhythm chaps. I do have the assless chaps. No, I have the rhythm chops that I do because of Hetfield, because of learning stuff off of Ride the Lightning, Master Puppets, and Justice for All. That really got me the stamina and the accuracy and consistency playing rhythm and tightness as well. Because back from that, if you go from like 84 through Justice, like 88, 89, was there a better rhythm guitar player in metal than James Hetfield? I don't think so. So he definitely holds a near and dear place in my heart.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Are you going to get that masterclass thing?
Oh, God. Man, I hate saying this stuff, Johnny, but you know what that is, right? That's their management saying, hey, guys, listen, I know a way to pull in a couple more mil. We do this thing, masterclass, what it takes to be in a band and all this stuff. That's what that is. But
but hey, if there was a Van Halen version of that, yeah,
but again, dude, I mean, I get it. Those bands went through all the experiences, the ups and downs, and what it takes and how to deal with. That's the thing too, dude. It's not just dealing with personalities in the garage or in the local venues. It's what happens when band starts to get a little bit of popularity, and then certain personalities in the band start getting the egos. And how do you deal with that? Because that does happen.
It happens here on YouTube. Trust me.
Where's the Halloween sound machine? I can't find that one. Allie. Oh, there it is. I was gonna hit the I was gonna do the It is very easy to get an ego from a lot of that stuff, you know? It is. So you have to learn how to kind of put that in the back seat, you know,
Mhm.
where the girls are. You know what I mean? Because that stuff ruins a lot of bands, man. The egos.
Mhm. Just get the worst, musicians, put them together and call the band the Egos.
The egos. Yeah.
Yeah, do a virtual band over YouTube, call it the Egos.
Because you know how hard it is to get on stage when you're mad at the guy standing next to you? It's hard. It's hard, especially, you know, I usually wear my wear my heart on my sleeve, like that thing. Like I have a hard time pretending everything is okay with somebody that I'm pissed
Mhm.
at. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So there was some, a couple occasions from time to time where you get on stage and it's like, I have to, I have to, you know, play. I have to act like this is the best thing going on right now. And I want to kill this guy, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, but it can add some fire into your performance.
Yeah, I
It
can.
can, including the guitar smashing at the end.
Mm. Yeah. Yep. Oh,
my
there.
God. If you guys heard that, that was horrible.
Steven Adler spilled his drink on me at a backstage party for Bon Jovi back in 1989.
Who's saying this?
Vistalite says it. Now, did he do it on purpose, or did it fall off an amp or something? And I wish I could get into some details about the ego thing, but I can't. Not on here.
Mhm.
I'd love to write a book about all this stuff, but I forget so much, man. I've forgotten so much about, things that it would. I'd need somebody else to. I'd have to ask the people that the book was about to fill in all the blanks. Oh yeah, remember when that time you were an a-hole? What happened here? Remember,
You want to write the forward about a book that I'm writing about you?
Yeah, about how I wanted to kill you.
About how horrible I thought you were?
Man.
And then will you buy a copy?
Yeah. Will you sign a bunch for me?
Will you do the audio book version of this, because I don't want to do it?
Oh, that's so. Oh man. I wish, man. I wish I could. God.
Yeah.
And it's not just one person either. I mean, I'm sure anybody that's played in a band for an extended period of time, everybody in the band, and I'm sure I pissed those guys off too. When you're in a van literally for 23 hours a day, and then that other hour you're, you know, on stage or whatever the hell you're doing,
Mhm.
and usually with certain musicians and certain people, you have to have some sort of ego that gets you, to where you are.
Yeah.
So when you have all those personalities, in the same confined space for that much time, it's like, oh, was that a fart? That one?
No,
I didn't.
it's just like,
Oh,
it was like, "Ugh."
that's what we should do one night. We should have a thing where maybe on a Saturday night we talk about certain experiences of when, you know, things went awry in a band.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless
Bless
you.
you. Never trust a fat.
Especially in a van.
Oh man. Yeah, and our guitarist Mike, the other guitar player in the band, he had to he would sleep so much in the van, and he would wear his sneakers, his white Adidas. And whenever he took them off, it was like, oh, put your sneakers back on, balls. My God. What, they smell that bad? Yes. Yep. A lot of fun stuff, man. A lot of fun stuff. Yep.
Man, well, speaking of Van Halen. Okay, so I do have. Are we ready? How are we doing on time? Okay. Oh wait, do you have an unboxing?
I'll do it real quick. Do I have a scissor?
John Beale.
I'm gonna grab a scissor real quick.
Scissors. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. We're at 46 thumbs ups. Smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you like rock music, if you like what we're doing here, if you like Van Halen, if you like anything, anything you like at all, just subscribe, please.
All right. I hope I'm able to unbox this on the air. Let's see what it is. It's from Brendan Buttcheeks. Oh my God. Man. Brendan, it's a good thing I looked at the box before I showed it on camera, because my address and your address is on the other side of this. So
oh no.
Okay. Hold on. Let me Jesus, who the hell wrapped this thing? You are an engineer, aren't you? My God, hold on. Son of a. Hold on. Let me put my glasses on so I can open this. Put my nerd Halen glasses on. So when Jeannie and I were prepping for our Wayne and Garth for Halloween.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You know, these glasses came with lenses in them, right? Just obviously the clear lenses. So we're watching some Wayne and Garth stuff to kind of learn a couple of the things they do and say and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, Jeannie, wait a minute. Dana Carvey's glasses, Garth, they don't have any lenses in them. I'm like, what the hell? Why? And she's like, because the reflections from the. I'm like, duh. Makes total sense.
Yeah,
of course,
like
I didn't understand why.
Yeah, see, look at these. You can tell these are real, actual glasses.
Yep.
These ones, because yeah, and these are computer glasses.
God damn it, Brendan. Dude, it's like Fort Knox. Jesus. I'm going to send him a package with a friggin' lock and key on it. And with no key. That makes any sense?
Yeah.
All right. I'll take half the show up trying to open this damn thing. If there's nothing in this, I'm going to be pissed. Wouldn't that be the best, man? You send somebody some package that's literally impossible to open. They get it open and there's nothing in it.
That's a great idea.
Yep. Have they figured out how to put a fart in a box yet? You open it up and it says, "Bah!"
I'm sure they have.
That's a great investment. Oh my God, it's wrapped in something else now. Oh, Brendan. Oh, it's green. Hold on, I got to turn the green screen off.
You can't even see it. Oh.
Hold on, let me turn the green screen off. Green screen, okay. So Brendan Buttcheeks. Oh, it's just I don't know what that is. Brendan, I hope this isn't a mold of what you got going on there. Oh, I got the new. So I got the Brendan B squared picks, right? Guitar cigar box picks. And okay, there's one of them that has that on one side, and then there it is. Brendan Buttcheeks, keeping it real.
Oh, goodness.
Wow. So now I got a little pick holder
Nice.
right on the desk for some guitar picks.
Nice.
Because you know what happens. Everybody knows what happens, right? Yeah. So there you go.
Thank you, Steve Carmichael.
Yep. I got Jeannie got me one of these ones not too long ago. I got it's got a little dust in there.
Oh, that's similar. That's similar. Yep. Okay.
Yep. So I'll have the Buttcheeks one too. But everybody knows what happens. I mean, you drop a guitar pick and it falls into oblivion. Or as Mike Tyson would call it, it falls into Bolivian. So it's good to have a pick holder right next to your desk.
Yeah, I've got mine right there. Although I still keep picks just loose, just hanging out.
Very cool. Brendan Buttcheeks, thank you so much, man. Yeah.
Thank you, Brendan.
Pop, pop. All right, what else can I put on here? Green screen. All right. So what else we got going on, Johnny? We finally get into the show now.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So here we go. You guys, actually, what can I? Here. Okay. All right. Here's some Van Halen pictures. I want to say most of you have never seen. I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
And there's some stories behind these. First of all, I'll show this flyer. Right here. Here's no flyer. March 17th. I want to say 77. I think, according to the text anyway. From this post. Let's see. Come and hear the very best. Papa Do Run Run. Plus Above and Beyond. And what does that say? Van Halen. I've heard of those other two bands.
Yeah, who's Van Halen?
Anyway, March 17th. Looks like it was either on a patio or I don't know, $3.50 pre-sale. Man, under $5 you could see those bands, including Van Halen.
Man,
back then. That's a pretty good deal. That's pretty good. Yeah, Sharon, I want to say 77 is when this is, according to some of this text that I will read.
Now, do we know who made that flyer?
No. We have no idea.
Because somebody put a lot of time into that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they didn't just write out the band names. They, they put some time into that.
Yeah, it's very nice. Musical notes, stars.
Let's look up a Matt or whatever the hell that is. A Matt Patio or a Matt Patio. Let's
look Matt Patio.
See what pops up.
Where was that? Oh, I can't even. Oh, here we go.
Damn, it's got 77. March 17th, 1977. A Matt Patio, La Puente, California. Is that how you say that?
Probably.
That's
so
it.
you found it.
Yep. I put in the chat. There's a website. What is it? concerts.fandom.com/wiki/Van Halen. I'll put the link to this in the chat as well if you want.
Awesome.
So people can go and check out every single concert that Van Halen played, it looks like, man. This is insane.
Nice.
Very cool.
Nice.
So this website was constructed by John BL. No, I'm joking. There it is.
Hey, at least we know that a lot of hard work would have been put into it if John BL made it.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's a machine. You haven't seen his documentary yet, man.
No.
We actually did a private viewing. Me, Neanderthal, and John BL. It was like an hour. We actually sat here for an hour and watched this thing that John BL put together, and it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was very good. It looked like an actual documentary.
That's very cool. See, that's the thing, and John BL is very passionate about it, which is why it's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, he's awesome. It's gonna suck when he quits eventually.
You mean when he has to leave the show? It's gonna go from missing 1 show a month to missing 2 shows a month. Guys, I can't do Saturdays anymore.
to just missing.
Hey, critical hit.
Hey, small mouth guy. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Christopher Live says, I've been to a few of them concert database sites. They aren't correct. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of whether shows missing or wrong dates or whatever. I'm sure there's a lot of this, especially you're talking about a band that goes back, 74 when that thing started. The dates it started pulling up from 74. That's a long time ago.
Yeah. So. That was a long time ago. I'm glad I was born way after that.
Long time ago.
Right? Small mouth guy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Look at that. I was talking about that earlier. Right there. See, the lights in the guitar more magically change. It's very magical.
So Cobra Kai says on the plus side, no more keyboard. I don't know what that is in reference to, but when was the first concert that Eddie Van Halen played keyboards?
Are you asking the chat?
I'm asking anybody because I literally have no idea.
Let's get some. I have a good idea, but yeah, let's in the chat, which is right over there. If you're watching here on YouTube, actually, if you're watching on Facebook as well, if you're watching on mobile, I think the chat's down below.
Mobile
on the mobiles.
Small mouth guy says Diver Down tour. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Are you seeing any right answers yet, Johnny?
Sort of, yeah. You guys want to go way back.
Okay, well, Keith Campbell, his comment now, did Michael Anthony play keyboards before live? Did Michael Anthony play keyboards live before Eddie played keyboards live? That's another, I guess, variation of this question.
Man, I wish I could just blurt these answers out like. Let's let the chat go. I'm right on these. Like I've got the answers for you, but let's let the chat. And yeah, 51 of these. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's it. Come on, 51. We have 51 thumbs ups. We got 78 on 80 watching on YouTube. Let's go.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here. Don't forget to subscribe.
So again, the question/questions: when was the first time Van Halen/Eddie Van Halen played keyboards live? And okay,
So
you go ahead.
you're saying Van Halen as in the band Van Halen.
Well, I just
Or
after I
when
said
did
when was the
Eddie
first time Eddie played keyboards live,
just
then
in
somebody
general?
mentioned, Michael Anthony, and I was like, that's right. I remember there's obviously Michael Anthony played keyboards. So now it's kind of like a double-headed question where did Michael Anthony play keyboards live before Eddie Van Halen played keyboards live?
So you're talking about when Van Halen was Van Halen the band.
Yes, Van Halen.
Okay.
Not not before 78.
Okay. Okay, because that you do remember Eddie won all those recitals.
Yeah.
And that is playing
It
keyboards
is my
live.
recital. I think it's very vital. You know what that is? Right? Yes, after Van Halen 1 was released.
After Van Halen 1 was released. Okay.
Yeah. Does the keytar count? Thrash Metal said I already answered. Thank you, R2R3. He knows what song that is. So are you seeing the correct answers?
Yeah. Let's see. Who said he answered already?
Thrash Metal.
Thrash Metal?
Well, I saw Kurt answer as well, and he knows a lot of this stuff. So I would almost, if I had to guess, I would go with Kurt. And I believe somebody else who was at Sharon Wilgus said the same year as Kurt. Browns fan says 1980 as well. And who was it? Who was playing it?
Wait, what's the question again? Okay,
When,
I'm gonna
right,
I'm gonna answer you this time. Whatever question you're
after
asking
Van
them.
Halen 1 was released.
Okay.
When was the first time keyboards were played live? And okay, was it Michael or was it Eddie?
That's the question.
And if it was Michael first, then when was the first time Eddie played them live? So now we can go there.
Have you seen these answers? Okay, I have these answers for you. So there's two answers.
Yes. If Michael Anthony was the first one to play keyboards live in Van Halen after 78, when was it? And if he was first, when did Eddie play keyboards live? First time.
Okay.
Oh my God, why am I making this so complicated?
All right, I have the answer. When let me see. Everybody who answered already, just put your answer in again. Starting now. When did Michael Anthony first? What's the question?
When was the first time keyboards were played live in Van Halen?
Okay. All right, Laura Taylor. All right, Women and Children First Tour. Okay, and there's no prize for this answer, as far as I know. So.
Oh, speaking of prizes, you gotta let me know who won the Gizmochi packages and who won the Colonel's packages.
Speaking of all that, if you guys won anything, please contact us.
Oh, you're gonna get like 100 people. Hey, I won. Hey, I won.
I have the actual answers for that.
Okay.
False flag.
Hey, now.
See, this is we actually have the picture of false flag here now. This is actually false flag. Oh, there he is. You can see we're obviously different people. Thank you, false flag.
Just leave that up the whole time. You got to Photoshop the shirt to say I am false flag.
Yeah. Cause see, that's not me. We don't look anything alike.
Keith Campbell said he won a wah pedal. And Keith, I know I still owe you a signed CD. I apologize, man. I'll get it out very soon. Oh, the Chad stepping in hot. Coming in hot. The Chad saw Tesla last night. Said they were awesome.
Wow.
Tesla.
I walked past a Tesla dealership.
Did you drive your Tesla to the Tesla show?
Do you see those cars out there? I don't know if they're Teslas, but do you see that they got like these are they minivans now that have the gull wing doors? Have you seen those?
Oh, no.
So like you can be anywhere and you see just like a regular person opening up a regular car and it has the gull wing doors that go straight up.
Like the DeLorean / Lamborghini.
Yeah, I see those all the time now. And it's like a minivan that has those. It's like not even a DeLorean. I see that all the time.
That's pretty
And
cool.
I see that Western Exterminator guy everywhere. I saw him yesterday on the freeway. For you 84 fans.
All right, so what's the answer? Answers. Is the Chad correct?
I like this answer. There you go. That's the truth.
And Johnny, it seems like should I even say this on here?
Well, if it's not me saying it, then
well, it seems like never mind. I'll tell you after the show is over.
Okay, good. Because yeah, I got something to tell you too, which is actually really big.
Oh,
which is really, really, really big and awesome. And thank you, Philip Crane. Philip Crane. I just got a notification. Philip Crane. Dude, you're watching on Facebook, huh? I remember the other night, because we got 2 people named with the name Crane now watching these things. And I said, wait a minute. Are you sure you're not? No. And I saw later on, I'm like, no, there's somebody else with the last name Crane watching. I noticed you're watching on Facebook. Thank you, though. Thank you. Well,
R2R3 said that he won the FU Tone all titanium Floyd bridge.
Who did?
Adam gave out a titanium bridge? No way. Those things are like $1,000. Aren't they? Dude, I'm gonna have to. Listen, everybody out there, right? With Mancuda judging these things. Oh, he was joking. You know what I'm going to say?
He's joking.
You know what I'm going to say? With Mancuda judging these things, right? Like, for instance, Amanda won the amplifier from the Captain Michael Smith, the captain who was gracious enough to give away one of his personal mini practice amps.
Yeah.
And that might have been a number 1 prize, right? It was up there. Now with Mancuda, the one picking the winners, keep this in mind for next year. All you have to do, especially if you're a female, well, only if you're a female, I guess. You know what I'm going to say, right? Just a little of this, and Mancuda's going to pick you. That's it.
Wow.
What is easily understood doesn't need to be discussed. There you go.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as far as the Halloween contest, anybody that won, I know who won. I've got the whole list of winners. But getting a hold of some of you is a little more tricky, I guess.
Yeah, so contact Johnny or something.
So yeah, text me, email me, leave a comment below on these videos saying, hey, Johnny, I won. And yeah, eventually we will get you guys whatever prize you won. I actually did I'm personally responsible for 1, 2, 3 for 3 of the prizes already being delivered.
Yeah,
So I've
I'm
already
responsible for 3, and then Boner Jams. I guess Mancuda combined. I was going to do 3 CDs. Boner Jams was going to do 3 Gizmochi shirts, but Mancuda, when he did the judging, he combined them. So
Mhm.
Boner Jams is going to send out 3 shirts, and wherever he sends those, I'm going to ship the CDs. So, oh,
Okay.
Chad, you want me to read this on the show right now?
Oh no.
No, there's no way. It'll
All right.
start a pack of hemorrhoids.
Where are we? Oh man, we only got a few minutes left.
Dude, we didn't
Okay.
even talk about EVHCon.
Oh no.
You want to go a few minutes long tonight? A few minutes,
Sure. Can I use the bathroom?
mm-mm. We'll go a few minutes longer tonight. Go take a whiz.
That's what she said. Okay.
If only I could do the same.
All right, I'll be right back, and then we'll go a few minutes longer. So don't leave, you guys. Don't leave
yet. We're gonna rock and
Don't
roll a few
leave.
minutes longer. Let's see, because Kurt was kind enough to jump to go to EVHCon and stream live. Kurt, are you still here? Kurt 5150. You still here? Yeah, I think there's 3 prize packages from Colonel's Gourmet Popcorn. Let's see. All right, so I guess for Metal Wednesday, I have to listen to the new Slipknot song. The new Mastodon album is awesome. Any metalheads in here that haven't listened to the new Mastodon, definitely check it out. It's great. They're one of those bands, man, that sound that super original and keep up in the ante for themselves. Let's see. Hobo Roadie says, I'll get my friend Rhonda to enter next year. She's into the costume thing and she has the body to back it up. Oh. All right. Let's see if Kurt's in here. Right. Next year for Halloween, every guy will be in drag. Yeah. There it is. Here comes Johnny. Shh, shh, shh. Everybody quiet. Johnny's back. Shh, shh.
Oh man.
Yep, you missed it.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, first of all, let's show let me show those pictures, because we were talking about something and then we totally just, I don't know what happened. So there was this flyer, March 17th, 77. There's some photographs as well. I want to say, unless you saw this post, there's like 3 different posts that this came from. There's the pictures right there. Super rare shots, Van Halen. And according to the posts, and one of these posts actually goes back like 8 years. Oh man, where is it? Okay, according to one of the posters of that flyer,
Mm-hmm.
Russell Gilliam is the person's name. They said Van Halen played Bishop Amat's ASB concert in 1977, just after getting signed by Warner Brothers. Yeah, so before the album was released. Oh, so I guess they were done. According to what he's saying. After the record was either after they were signed or after they recorded. either way, this was that's the flyer from the gig right there. That's photos from the gig, as you can see. Edward playing the Ibanez Destroyer, which became the Shark guitar eventually. You also see what is quite possibly the Frankenstein, just a natural guitar. There's no paint. Where am I pointing?
With a rosewood fingerboard there.
Where am I pointing? Right here. So that's possibly
and right here.
And right there, yeah. That's the Frankenstein before it was painted up. And then you also see a flying V as well. Some of these pictures, like slightly different angles, have been released over the years, but these particular ones I have not seen.
You know what's weird, right? Is right there, he's using 3 different guitars.
Mm-hmm.
And then when things got going, unless there was a tuning change or broken string, he literally was like a 1 guitar player, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just weird. Usually earlier in your career, when you don't have all the guitars to, to play and all the money to buy them, that's when you're using 1 guitar live. And then when you get established and you get guitars sent to you, then you're playing. But I think it's kind of cool how he went from, you know what, I'm playing 1 guitar live unless I need to play a different one for a different.
He went from playing a bunch of guitars to just 1 guitar. And he's known for that 1 guitar.
Yeah. And again, when you listen to these albums, these Van Halen albums, a lot of people probably think that he's just playing, whether it's the Frankie, the 5150, the whatever. No, he's playing different guitars on a lot of this stuff.
Right. Yeah. And somebody just texted me saying that they missed the answer to the keyboard question. Was the answer ever?
Everybody missed it because you didn't answer it.
Oh. All right. So anyway, very cool pictures. Right there. Very cool. Very cool. And actually there's more. Somebody named Therese posted saying that they were at that show.
What?
That show, they were just those pictures. Yeah, people were posting the stuff on Facebook. Actually, like a year ago, and then several years ago, and Very Strange Life off of Instagram kind of compilated some of the stuff.
Can we answer a question real quick that can be very long, but we'll try to make it as short as possible?
Sure.
All right. Boner Jams just asked us, did Eddie play with different tunings? Now, not in the, well, he did in the way that you would normally think, like, okay, standard tuning, half step down, drop D, whatever. But especially very early on in Van Halen, you'll notice that certain songs are a few cents, different strings are a few cents flat, a few cents here. And our friend Alan Garber did a video about this. There's speculation, it was the tape speed. It was just him randomly tuning his guitar. No, he would tune his guitar to the song. Like, yeah, he might tune it to whether it's standard or a half step down. But then he would, like, if he's playing, like if you listen to Running with the Devil, for instance, right? There's certain chords that if your guitar is tuned perfectly to whatever, half step down or standard, whatever, certain chords won't be in tune when you, especially if you go higher up or whatever, just the guitar neck and the frets, it's just not, how do I explain it? It's just not a perfectly in tune instrument, right? Especially when you're doing chords and intonation or whatever, certain things, you play an open chord, perfectly in tune. You go up a little bit, one note or one string might be slightly flat or whatever. So it's not a perfect instrument. So what he would do is he would tune his guitar to the song. So you would go back and listen, like, this song's a little bit sharp here. This song is this way. He would tune his guitar to the song, whatever chords he was playing. That's kind of the short answer. If you go to Alan Garber's YouTube channel, he goes really in depth about it. And actually, there's a new Peterson strobe tuner that came out. And he actually uploaded different tunings that Eddie would use back in the day. And you can actually download them to your strobe tuner and tune your guitar to those tunings. So if you're playing those songs, as long as your guitar is intonated properly, it'll be in. And which is pretty amazing. I mean, you're talking about a young kid back then. And he wouldn't just be like, okay, guitar's in tune, cool, let's go. No, he would tune his guitar to the song and use his ear. Like, okay, this chord sounds better this way, instead of just standard tuning or half step down, which, I mean, it's pretty crazy when you think about it.
I think some of that could be because he was a classical piano player first.
And his ears were just locked in.
His ears were locked in, and you know, if you're playing, I mean, we've all played pianos that were out of tune, but if you're playing a piano that's in tune, and yeah, you get all that stuff burned into your end where you know exactly what you're supposed to hear, and I think moving from piano to where those notes, they're not. There's no, what am I trying to say? You can't bend any piano notes. You can't bend. You can't, like, it's just it is what it is. With the guitar, you there's so many. You can bend the notes. You can, you know what I'm trying to say.
And we've all been there. I mean, we've all sat down, tuned our guitars perfectly, and then you play a certain chord, and you're like, "What the?" You know, like, why isn't this chord in tune? You know, so, like, for instance, go and tune your guitar half step down and play Running with the Devil. You'll notice when you go up to that, there's certain chords or certain, you know, that won't be perfect. And you can either go with it, you know, and, you know, while you're recording, you can kind of tune your guitar for certain, okay, hey guys, this one part, this one chord doesn't ring out right. So we'll just punch that one chord in. We'll tune one string, whether it needs to go sharp or flat. And then we'll overdub that chord. Where he was like, no, I'll just tune the guitar to the song and the chords that I'm playing. I hope this isn't too confusing for everybody.
No, I get it. I understand it. And we could talk for an hour just on that.
Yeah.
Right, Sharon? Hey, Amanda.
Oh, we were just speak of the devil.
Did you get your prize?
Because Mancuda did. Hey, if we're gonna, Johnny, if you want to talk about EVHCon, do you want to have Kurt jump in real quick for a few minutes? And
if he's here,
Kurt, you want to jump in for a few? Because we don't want to be on too much longer, but I guess we should talk about it for a few minutes, right?
Sure. Yeah, son. Oh, he says yes. Do you have him?
Should I just put the link in the chat? No.
Kurt, technically, you could. Technically, you could, but yeah,
Kurt,
if you just want to get him the link real quick. Talk about EVHCon.
Let's see. Kurt, are you in my there we go. It's coming through Facebook.
Let's see.
I think I sent that. That's funny. Alan Garber literally a few minutes ago commented on a post that I'm tagged in. Pretty funny. But yeah, everybody, after we're done or whatever, in the next
text or Instagram, he says.
Oh, I'll text it then. God damn it.
Do you have his number? Okay.
Let me see.
Let's see who can do it faster.
Yeah, but if anybody really wants to get in depth about the tuning thing with Eddie Van Halen,
Okay, I just sent it to him.
okay. Obviously, after we're done here,
I think.
go to Alan Garber's YouTube channel, and it's interesting stuff, man. It really is. And there's multiple tunings that Eddie used.
Alan Garber is an awesome dude. He's been around here for years. Yeah, I mean, at least 5 years. You know, we've done all sorts of discussions and videos on this stuff.
I mean,
and we should do a lot more, actually.
And
there's
think about it too, right?
The latest one.
You know, if anybody's tuned a certain guitar to a different tuning, I mean, I'm sure we've all had that moment of like, whoa, this guitar sounds really good a half step down or in standard, or just the instruments, guitars are made of wood, right? So certain vibrations and certain frequencies, you know, the wood reacts a certain way. You know, like for instance, this thing came tuned standard, but when I threw a pair of 10s on it and tuned it down a half step, it instantly was like, whoa. Boner Jam says all my guitars are tuned the same. Jay Hannon. Virtually, yes. Virtually, they're all tuned standard except for that one.
All right, let me change my background real quickly. Which one is it? Oh, it's got the guitar. It must be that one. Yo! Well, it's not that one.
Oh, no, okay.
Don't show the address.
Okay. It's blocked off. But the return address is there. Hold on. Get
it out of there.
Oh, it's from Adam. Okay.
Just came today, Johnny. Thank you.
What do you want? Dial up?
What? Is it bad?
It's
just
dark. Whatever.
It's fine. See, I'm responsible for him getting that.
Oh.
See, I'm personally responsible for him getting that.
I'm responsible for getting a lot of things.
Yeah.
Man.
How you
Dude.
guys doing?
We're awesome. Man. We're awesome, man.
You guys are awesome.
Well, Jay's awesome.
Where's your microphone?
Right here.
Okay, well, there you go. Put it kind of in front of you, right?
Is that better?
Yes.
Sorry, I haven't done one of these live streams in a while. Since,
you don't say. Oh man. All right, so
EVHCon.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think?
You tell us, you were there.
From what we saw,
it was a little tough to record it with a cell phone, especially with the music going. Mm-hmm. But there was probably, I would say, 30 to 40 people there all together.
Wow.
In and out. Scott Smith was a treat to meet him and see some of the stuff. He had a plexiglass PB Wolfgang that he brought. That was one of the ones they made for Eddie. They've made 3 of them, and I've held 2 of them now, which is kind of cool. Wow. And he brought the pound cake drill, which we showed on the show, which was really cool. Everyone was digging that. Yeah. The guitars were amazing. I think Rob's Dragon Snake won best show.
Best in show.
Best in show. But he didn't win best of show. He was hungover, but his guitar did. I was texting Jay the night before, and I was like, dude, Rob's like down and out. And he was like, really? And I'm like, you probably thought I was full of it, but dude, he was down and out. But he admitted it on the show, so I guess I can say it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Rob doesn't care. I mean, even if we busted his chops a little bit, he's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, so you guys were really like partying that night before?
He was.
Oh. He shows up, he picks you up at the airport.
He showed up, picked me up at the airport, met Barney at his house, and then we went straight to his local watering hole.
Yeah.
And
Barney
everyone was like, Rob. He had a parking spot out front. It was great. And I'm like 2 drinks and I'm done. So.
Well,
We were there
especially
for
after. I mean, how many flights? What was your what time did you leave the house and then
Okay.
get there?
So I left Yakima, Washington, where I leave Friday night because my flight was 5 a.m. in the morning from Seattle. Otherwise, I would have had to get up at like 1:30 in the morning to drive there to make my first flight. So it was 5 a.m. in the morning in Seattle, and I got to Boston about 4:30 in the p.m. And by the time we got to Rob's, it was like almost 6.
Yeah, dude, that's a long day, and especially obviously with the time change as well. You're
Right.
going
3
you're
hours
going-
ahead. Or
You're
3
going
hours
ahead.
behind.
He's losing time.
You're going to
Right.
the future.
But Rob wanted to stay out till 2 because of the fallback in the time.
Oh my god!
So we were going to try to get an extra hour at the bar, but he only made it till 11:30.
Wow.
Anyway, EVH Con was cool. Joe Suma's an amazing man. In fact, it was his birthday. The guy opened up the store, set up the stage, had everyone come in and touch all of his stuff. I bought a guitar while I was there, so that was cool just to kind of help the cause. But Joe's a
Do you
great
have
guy.
it? Do you have it right now? Oh, funny you should say that.
Yeah.
Wow. New guitar?
I played it once.
Nice.
Oh, dude, this is a screamer.
Wow.
And he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I didn't need it, but yeah, exactly. Come home with something.
Did you feel like a rock star flying with a guitar on your back?
I did.
Oh, sit next to me. Sit next to me.
But met some cool cats there. Joe Suma, Brendan Buttcheeks. I got some of his picks. Pete Caruccio was awesome. I think I sent you guys a video where he did 5150, and he also played Summer Nights on Scott Steinberger earlier, which was incredible. Pete is an amazing guitarist. Like I couldn't believe it. I had seen him play some stuff on some of Johnny's older shows, but he's been practicing. He sounded awesome. So
nice.
Yeah, it was cool. And Craig from CHS Guitars, he was cool. He was taking fireball shots while he was there. He brought 3 or 4 guitars with him. Meeting Lenny Lou was cool. She brought her THR 10X amp with her and gave it to Craig, and he's going to stripe it for her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Just everyone there was nicer in person than you would think, just in general. Everyone kind of all has the same passion. It was just cool meeting people that enjoy the same thing you do. And like people were blown away that I flew, 3,000 miles to get there, for 5 hours or whatever, 4 hours that it was. And Jimmy Carr was cool.
Jimmy Carr.
He rode with Rob and I down, and we're sitting in Subway in the line. And he's like, I can't believe I'm standing next to you. And I'm like, I can't believe I'm standing next to you either.
I can't believe we're standing in the line at Subway.
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell are we doing here?
Let's get out of here.
Feels like an Arby's night.
Yeah, it was cool.
And you met Steve from the Howard Stern show.
Oh,
right?
Steve Nowicki.
Yeah.
I think I invited him. And he just surprised everyone showed up. I sent him some stuff on Instagram, and he was super cool.
He and I messaged about you, by the way.
Oh, he did?
Well, no, well, I think
it was a disappointment.
No, I think it was like a part, like one of his stories or something. I think it was a picture maybe with you two or something.
Yeah.
And I wrote, wow, that Kurt's a real jerk, isn't he? And he's like, yeah, I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it being there with him. No, I was like,
complete jerk store.
Yeah. Basically the opposite. So he said, yeah, Kurt was awesome. It was a good time. So
yeah.
And obviously he said you had asked him if he could be on with us. And I asked him the same thing. He's like, he can't do it.
So Johnny, he loves Saturday night, and it's like his
Mhm.
ritual to watch it late at night. And I don't even know if he can chime in on the chat, just with his contractual situation. But I don't know. Maybe someday we can get him on. But he's a cool dude.
We just got to get him fired.
I'm good at that. I could probably make that happen.
Yeah, man. That's cool that, you know, that people like that actually watch this stuff. It's super cool, you know. And like you said, the passion thing. Obviously, everybody here and everybody in the chit, you know, we're here because we love Van Halen and we love music. And it's cool, like you said, you go to that thing, everybody's super cool, and you know, that's a really very cool thing.
Yeah, and hanging out in Rob's basement was cool. I know that sounds weird, but
You didn't get pregnant, so that's a good thing.
yeah, we won't talk about that.
Yep.
Dude, that guy is he's got a screw loose when it comes to his collection. Not only his guitars, but you know, the whole
Magazines.
yeah, the magazines, the jiu-jitsu, all that stuff. It's incredible. Yeah, he doesn't do anything halfway. He goes full bore. Yeah,
Man.
Yeah, we haven't had Rob on here in a long time, man.
Yeah.
yeah, he's kind of a nomad.
Yep.
So how long were you there? So you
So I
showed
got
up
there-
what, the day before?
I got there Saturday afternoon, and then I left Monday at like noon. But it was
Okay.
cool. Like Rob picked me up at the airport, and he gets out of his car, and I mean, it's like we'd known each other for 10 years. And I had never met him before, you know, other than like live streams or talking to him on the phone. And
Yeah.
I jump in his car, and like instantly, it's like we'd known each other for.
Oh,
I listened to every bootleg that's been out there, and like he was playing it loud, and Jimmy and I are trying to talk on the way there, and Rob's playing all these bootlegs, and it was a whole Van Halen weekend, other than going to the bar.
So how long were you actually at EVHCon for? What time did you walk through the doors?
We walked through the doors about 12:30, and we left about 4.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you have the chat up, Kurt?
I do. Is anyone asking any questions?
Janice says it was good to meet you, Kurt.
Yeah, Janice, was great to meet you as well. I forgot mentioning her. Right away, I knew who Janice was and went up and gave her a big hug, which was cool. Yeah, no, it was amazing.
Very
I got a bunch of Nez Says pics that are going to be worth some money because that show's no longer, which that's pretty cool.
What happened? Okay. Because okay.
Yeah.
Don't get me in trouble now.
So I'll try to go next year. But I had messaged Caleb, and I think we should try to do a West Coast EVH con. You know?
Yeah. Do you well, I'm sure between Johnny, you, I know you're up north on the West Coast, but between everybody that's on the West Coast, there's got to be a music store that would be cool with doing something like this.
I mean, Zim's would be great too. Caleb's in here, and I would help organize it if someone wanted to.
I would go. If Zims did something, I'd be there.
How far would that be for you, Johnny? I know you'd have to fly there, but it would be like a puddle jumper, or would it actually
I could
be
drive.
like...
Yeah, if I flew, it'd be nothing.
Mhm.
It's not.
You fly one of the chickens there.
It's not super far.
I think I'd rather go to the West Coast one. I'd rather fly out there.
Yeah. And then I was telling you, Rob wants to come in June and go to.
I bet he does.
So I think I'm going to come down there for it. I think Suma's going to try to get his tickets. So if he does, I'll go. I'll go if Rob goes.
Man,
wow.
I know. Johnny's like, I don't know if I can handle this.
Well, if there's not the restrictions that I think there's going to be, I mean, Boner Jams told me that he'd fly out with me. So because he lives in Connecticut.
Yeah.
So either I don't want to do. How many layovers did you take?
Chicago. That's it.
Well, I wouldn't mind stopping in Chicago.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a nice airport, right? O'Hare.
I was in Midway. I did Southwest. It was $300 for round trip.
Wow.
I think they're hurting for pilots. They asked me if I could fly.
You kind of look like an airline pilot. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I pulled it off when they said military. I just walked right up there with this bag. It looked like I had a weapon.
Oh, hey man. Oh yeah, Boner Jam says, hell yeah, Chicago. Jay, we can go to Portillo's. Now, I got a quick funny story about Portillo's. All right. If anybody is from Illinois or Chicago, it's a huge beef sandwich place, right? Now I'd rather go to the pizza places like the what's the big pizza shop in Chicago? The hell is it called?
Chicago style pizza?
Yeah, the pie,
Yeah, and you can order it to take it with you. They give you a frozen one if you want. Take it on the plane.
Jeannie's ordered pizzas for me from Chicago. They send them in the dry ice, not Gino's. Giordano's.
Yeah, I've been there.
So anyway, in 2009, me, Jeannie, and Brian and Brian's cousin or something, we all flew out from New York to Chicago to see a Bears game, right? Long story short, I think it was the day before we left to come home, we went to Portillo's because Brian had to have it, right? Now, most people, you eat until you're full, or maybe a little past when you're full, right? Just if something's so good, you're like, oh my god,
I eat until I'm just barely almost full.
Okay, well, Brian / Boner Jams, he loves Portillo's so much that he intentionally eats until he pukes.
Oh my god, that's a waste.
Dude, I'm not even joking. It was one of the weirdest experiences. He was just wolfing this stuff down, and it was like an intentional thing. He's like, I'm gonna eat
the sandwich.
Yeah, beef. Yep. John BL, look up Portillo's.
John Beefel.
Beefer Jams. Oh yeah, we got the unboxings. Yeah.
What do you think this is going to go in?
Bend over and I'll show you. Get on a nerve and be like that, Greaseball.
Dude, he threw in 3 noiseless springs and a brass claw.
Yeah. It was a pack. It was a whole pack of stuff.
And then I don't know who that is. But
of course, your internet goes to crap when you start showing something on here.
Oh man.
Yeah, the L block. Yeah, man. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Perfect timing, Johnny. You're a good man. Thank you.
Oh, dude, you're welcome. Thank you for winning.
Thank you for winning. Awesome.
Yeah. Man. Thank you, FU Tone.
For sure.
Helping with
Did you get a sticker in that package?
Prizes.
Kurt?
Usually he throws a sticker. I got it. Jay, did you see the pink pic? Look at that.
Yeah, hold on. He sent me some pics too. Where are they? Are they over? Yeah, they're over here. I didn't get pink ones though. Come on, Adam. I need some pink ones. So I got purple's close enough. There you go. Yeah. Oh, I got the new holographic FU Tone pics, I guess. Yep. There we go.
I think I have the pink one. I think. Oh, there you go. The Jason Becker. Yeah.
I can't use those.
I like them. I can use them.
Well,
if I had more of them, I'd use them.
Want me to send you mine?
So does anyone else have any questions about EVH Con? Basically, they have a stage. They have a tribute band that has a drummer, a bassist, and a singer, and everyone just goes up and plays their Van Halen song the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
How many songs were played? What songs were played multiple times?
I didn't hear any repeats.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So there's music going on the entire time. People are going up, and obviously guitar players are interchanging. Like maybe the same drummer the whole time, same singer, bass player probably, but different guitar player each time. What, playing like their own guitars, or are they choosing like, hey, I want to play Rob's such and such guitar off the rack here. Can I use that?
Yeah. So Joe Suma played Romeo Delight with the Dragon Snake. Pete Crucho played Summer Nights with Scott Smith, Steinberger. Someone else played little guitars with Rob's, Dave Pechelata, little guitars. He brought that too. Someone did the full bug, and then the lead singer had a harmonica, and he did the harmonica solo, which was pretty cool. Didn't expect that. Yeah, and I think when we were live, were they doing Run with the Devil, and he blew the whistle? I can't remember.
No.
Yeah, it was Johnny. It was really hard to go live there. You almost have to like set up a camera and just like let it go for 30 minutes or something. So maybe I'll take a GoPro next year.
Yeah. Another time we should plan it and just have like a, or tell Joe to patch us into his security cam or something.
Yeah, I got 2 phones. I can set one of them up, or whatever. So, but yeah, it was fun and really cool meeting everyone.
That's great.
Yeah, and if you do something on the West Coast, like maybe get Nerd Halen to be the house band.
Yeah.
And then, we could all kind of go up and jam a little. I can dabble on drums, so if there's no drummer, I can play drums. I'd probably rather play drums than embarrass myself on guitar playing Van Halen.
Oh, come on. Yeah, and Nerd Halen could sell some T-shirts, make some dough for having his band there. It would be fun. It really would. We could. I think if we put all our heads together, we could figure out something good. We'll invite Matt Bruck, maybe. Who knows?
That'd be awesome.
Do it at Zim's, right? Yeah, hell yeah. Do it at Zim's.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Maybe someone will send a pizza.
or a buttload of them.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
So you've met Rob. Who have you met? Anybody else? Remember, I don't know if you saw earlier when Johnny was mentioning. Have you met anybody else?
I met Rob, Dave, Brendan, Lenny Lou, Janice. I know
Lenny Lou had the coolest shirt in the whole place, didn't she?
Yeah. I saw her walking in the parking lot, and I took a picture of it and sent it to Jay.
Yep. I was like,
and
hell yeah.
She brought her Music Man. She has a red EVH Music Man that is beautiful. Beautiful.
Wow. What year?
94.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I don't know if you've seen it, Johnny.
No.
Here, let me pull up a quick picture.
I don't think so. I'll go ahead and show the video. I know I did this past couple shows already, but that's hers. Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's hard to see on the camera, but I mean, Music Man EVH. How can you go wrong?
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
Keith Campbell. Hi, I'm Keith. I'm a Van Halen holic.
Yeah. I have problems just like everyone else. And I took this, Johnny. I can show this because there's no audio if you want to let me do this real quick. If you want to isolate.
Sure.
It's probably better this way.
Oh, yeah. The Rob wall.
Did you play every one of those?
I picked up every one. He was upstairs in the shower, and I manhandled all the guitars as far away as I could get from him.
After you guys were done, he took a shower and you played guitars. Which guitar out of all of those were you like, whoa?
I'll tell
This
you when
one
we
is,
get there.
you know.
So I thought the 5150 was incredible. Just the relic piece of it. I liked his Rude guitar. I thought that one was well done. And then,
there it is.
Yeah, that thing's amazing. The Star guitar, I thought that was great. And that Frankie's new. There's the Rude. There's the Star.
And there was the Best in Show.
Right there, yep. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Kurt ate some greasy pizza and manhandled all of Rob's guitars. Remember that?
We did
A
eat
couple
greasy
years ago,
pizza.
Johnny. Never mind.
Yeah, I remember.
We did eat some greasy pizza.
Right.
Why don't you guys go till 7:30? Don't you usually?
We usually go to, I don't know, whatever.
On this, it depends. No, usually we go to 7, but
Okay, hold on. I'll show this video real quick. It's not a song, so we won't get flagged. Whoa, what the hell happened? Still trying to figure out this phone.
Oh,
What
no,
is- what
no
is it?
audio, huh?
Isn't that sick?
Hold on.
Oh.
Isn't that sick?
Isn't that sick?
That mini wet dry wet mix he has is it wasn't even warmed up yet, and like knocked my socks off.
Man. Just sitting there jamming. Probably had to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. His poor little dog Barney's down there. Like that dog's probably deaf.
Oh,
Yeah, it like follows him everywhere, and he's, I'm like, is the dog okay with the audio level like this? And he's like,
I don't know. Ask him.
he's like, what?
I don't know. He can't hear me anymore, so I don't know if it bothers him.
yeah, he doesn't answer me anymore.
Man, I'm going through that now. I got we have a golden / Australian Shepherd, and he's probably, I would say, what would he be now? Somewhere like 11 or 12, probably about 12. And he's outside in the backyard. I'm like, Tyson, and he can't. He's going blind too.
Oh,
So he doesn't even hear me out there, and I'm like, oh man, you notice it's starting when they start walking into like the screen door when you're letting them out. It's like, dude, I didn't even open it yet, and he's walking into it, and he's like,
Oh,
I feel so terrible now. I'm like, man, well, my boy's getting old.
we have two Goldens.
They're the best, man, aren't they?
Yeah, they
God.
are. They're more excited to see me when I get home than my wife and kids are. Unfortunately.
Oh, great, Daddy's home.
Right. What are you making for dinner?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So yeah, it was a crazy week. I got home late, like midnight on Monday, and then I had to turn around and go to Seattle on Wednesday, and got home last night. So I'm smashed, man. Tired.
You started a new job.
Yeah.
Is it a long
good.
commute?
Well, their main office is over there, but I'm right here every day.
Yeah.
So I can play guitar and talk to customers and sell biz.
That's right.
So it's good. Less stress so far. Yeah. So it's good.
So,
But yeah, Brendan was good. I enjoyed talking to him. Of course, he said he's known you for quite a while.
yeah, I've known him since probably around 2000, I think. Very, very good guy. Very, very,
Yeah, very
great,
good
great
guy.
human being.
He brought a couple of his striped guitar boxes that he makes, which was pretty cool to pick one of those up and strum it.
He hasn't sent me one of those yet. I'll have to
No,
work that out.
Here's the hint right now.
Let's see. Jesus repays me, says my boss bought a 92 red EVH Music Man that he put under his bed. Dead mint, sold it a year before, Eddie passed away for 3,200. Absolutely dead mint.
Oh,
man.
Whoever got that for 3,200 got a deal.
Yeah.
I read it wrong the first time. I saw my boss put it under his bed, then I saw dead, and I thought maybe they found it under his bed after he passed away or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm in the market for a Music Man EX. That'll be my next purchase.
What are those going for now? New.
The high threes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, even if you look up the Wolfgang guitars over the past, I don't know how many months, those things have skyrocketed. If you want to buy a brand new, like for instance, the EVH, the signature Wolfgangs,
The USA.
yeah, about over a year ago or so, those were going for like 3,300 US, and now they're like about $1,000 more. You know, and I kind of understand it, right? If all the used, out of production Van Halen guitars skyrocketed in price, I mean, it only makes sense, right? That
Yeah, they drive the market.
yeah. So I kind of get, because when I was on Sweetwater and I was looking stuff up, I was like, is it a typo? It's like, holy crap, you see the price on those things?
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
The Frankie. How much were the Frankies when they came out? 1,200, 1,400. Now they're
they were, I think, either $1,699 or $1,799.
okay. And how much are they now? Didn't they just go up?
Oh yeah. Yep. They've gone up, I think, maybe $200 or $300 since they came out.
Yeah. Johnny, what's the deal with
What's the deal?
What's
with
the
those
deal
guitars?
with the 5150 Iconic? Do we know? Does anyone know?
I do, but I'm not allowed to read it on here.
Okay.
No. Oops. All right. My cousin Mike sending me a picture of his dog, and I responded with the ha response instead of the heart. Sorry, Mike. Let's see if I can read it on here. Hold on. I don't want to give up my source on this.
No.
I would never.
Don't get in trouble. Don't get anyone in trouble.
Yeah.
No, but what happened was, this particular site, like put it out, like here it is,
Chicago Music or whatever the heck it was,
and probably yeah. And so everybody starts talking about it, and of course I start talking about it, and I post pictures of it, and EVH Gear contacted me, and they're like, "Hey, can you please remove this?" Because whoever put this out jumped the gun on it, like it shouldn't be out there yet. So I removed the picture.
Yeah, I don't think they were ready to show that thing off yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they got photos of it.
Yeah, well, photos
yeah,
are
they
one
must-
thing, but
They're delaying the release of it. Must be, or supply and demand. They probably can't send out as many as they want to send out. You know, that's a big problem right now. Just logistics and supply and demand.
Yeah.
Who knows?
yeah, I can tell. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
Let's wait till we hang up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to try the combo. You know, that'd be I mean, I'm an office player. I don't go out in public and play. So,
What do you use to play through right now?
I have a 40-watt 12-by PV Viper that I use like never. I use my THR 10X like 90% of the time.
Dude, so do
Screamer.
I. Yeah, dude, they're so good.
Yeah, they are. I mean, and then Craig sent me a bunch of patches, and I finally got that going. So the patches are incredible. He sent me like 15 of them, and
Dude, they're really good.
Yeah,
they're really, really good. I got an issue with my THR 10X right now, and Rob, I think, told me how to fix it, but I forgot. But you know, when you fire this thing up, right, it's supposed to like when you turn it on, it's supposed to go back to the last tone setting you had, right?
Yep.
When I turn mine on, it goes to whatever it was at the stock. I have to actually press one of the preset buttons that I have saved. Like it still saves the presets, but if I turn it off and turn it back on, it goes back to the stock preset.
Ario Speedwagon setting.
Yeah. So it sucks. There is a way to fix it, I guess, but I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy that I turn it on and have to actually press a preset. I'm like doing more work.
Yeah. We want instant gratification right away.
Yeah.
And it's plugged in all the time.
Huh?
It's plugged in all the time.
Yeah. And there is a way to fix it. I guess it's a glitch in it or something or a bug, but Johnny, do you even use yours anymore?
Mm-hmm.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah. 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 Mine's sitting. Let me see. How do I? Yeah. Mine's like sitting right up. It's in that black case right there.
Oh, I bet it sounds great in there.
He did a show outside. Out that
yeah.
window.
I played.
yeah.
I was sitting out there playing it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I use it. I use it. But generally when I pick up a guitar and play, I just play it acoustically. That's really just the easiest. Because see, I don't know. I mean, I've said this a million times on these shows, but when I pick up a guitar, I always end up writing something. And believe it or not, sometimes it's easier. Like Jay, you'll this might make sense. It's easier sometimes when you start getting ideas to go in different directions with something if there's no sound at all. If there's no tone, if you're not leaning towards, like if it already has like a tone to it, you might lean more towards, like, let's say if there's already distortion on it with echo, oh, I'm going to go towards this because that inspires me to do this. If there's nothing there and it's just the acoustic bare strings, you can play anything and it's limitless where you can go with it. If that makes sense. As
more
far
focus
as like
on the notes than the
as
sound
far as your
of
first
what you're
ideas
making.
with it. Yeah.
I guess, but then it's almost like if you're just playing through a clean channel, you know, it's like, are you really going to try to play a heavy riff if you're, I mean, you can, of course, you can play anything with anything, but I know what you mean. And that's why it's cool to mess around with different sounds and settings on an amp or a model or whatever the hell you're using. Because once you turn on a different sound, you'll write something in that vibe, you know?
Oh, Johnny, one thing on this.
Uh-huh.
Coil split.
Wow.
JB.
That's nice.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Rob when he got his, he did Cathedral, and he was doing it with the Cathedral setting that Craig has, and I had him do the coil split, and it sounded way better.
Wow.
It was pretty cool.
Oh, with the Strat. With the Strat.
Yeah.
Because that's what it originally is. It's a Strat.
Yep.
Keith Campbell has a question, guys. He says, I want to get the 15-watt 5153 SLBX. What cab should I get, or should I wait for the combo?
Well, if you have the combo, you won't need.
Well, that's what he's saying. Should he just wait for the combo?
They're different. You know, what I heard, and no one's heard the amp, but it's a PV sound. And the EVH has probably a little bit more variation and not as much. Is there more gain or not as much, Johnny?
With
EVH
the Iconic?
versus no, EVH versus PV.
I would say EVH is more gain.
Yeah.
Like a lot more.
Yeah. So I think the Iconics.
The EVH is more of a, I mean, it definitely has, it's a metal amp. I mean, you know, let's call it what it is. I mean, that thing is, you know, and you can obviously the PV 5150 obviously is one of the most popular metal amps as well, but I think it has more clarity to it. You know, when you ring out those chords, you can hear the notes in the chords, whereas the EVH3, the 5153, it definitely it's hot.
Yeah, the 5150 PB to me is very distinct, and I think the EVH has more variation. You could probably get a few more sounds out of it, but I don't know. Just what I've heard. I don't own either one, so
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know when the Iconics are going to be out. But I mean, if you don't need something right now, wait till it does come out. Go to a store, check it out, and then make your decision then,
Yeah. And those EVH cabs, the 12-inch cabs, Rob has 3 of them in his wet dry wet mix. I've seen them used at Guitar Center. Depending on what you're doing. I mean, you could even get the little lunchbox, the 40-watt EVH, and hook it up to one of those single cabs and rock it out, Yeah. You don't have to get a big cabinet unless you need it,
Oh, dude, totally. I mean, I got this THR 10X right on the desk right here, and it's perfect. It really is, man.
I don't even know what size of speakers it has in there.
Yeah,
6 inches?
What 3-inch speakers or something like that in there?
3-inch woofers.
Yeah, but no, but the newer ones are out, like the THR. Yeah, it's got 2 of those in there.
That's a tweeter.
But no, if anybody is kind of thinking or in the market for a practice amp, I mean, everybody that I know, and I found out about these amps from our buddy Cameron Cooper, who we've had on before, Johnny.
Yeah.
And he used them, and they sound phenomenal. And that's when I got one, because I remember at one point I was thinking either the THR or the Katana from Boss. And actually, Nesdal was the one who told me, he's like, I think you should get the Yamaha. I'm glad I did too, because I have the 5, the smaller one downstairs, and then I have the bigger one up here. But the newer ones are out. They're like 30 watts now, and
they have all 3
amps
variations
in one
on it.
Yep. So if you have the dough to get one of the newer ones, man, do it, because unless, like Kurt said, unless you need something loud, if you're playing with a band or you're playing live, obviously you got to get something like that. But if you need something for the practice room or whatever, these things are effing awesome. They really are.
Yeah. They are.
Yeah.
I would send mine to Craig and have him paint it, but I wouldn't want it to be gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Craig's busy too, man.
Yeah.
He's got to paint a guitar for my brother-in-law / drummer Jimmy.
Oh, cool.
And Jimmy doesn't have the guitar because he's getting it. What is he getting it? He's getting it put to, I forget what the whole story is, but he's going to be sending it to Craig or driving it to his house because he lives like 15 minutes away from him. But he's like, dude, Craig is so backed up right now. He's busy. I'm like, well, good for him,
Yeah, he started off painting cars, I think, and then was doing this as a hobby. What he told me.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yep.
Wow.
But, yeah, I was thinking about making this into a diver down Kramer, and doing the white stripe down the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? No.
If you want to do it, you should do it.
Jay looks like he's either he hit the mute button to fart or he's looking.
I don't know. I mean, you might as well have gotten that one then.
Well, they're like $300 more.
Just for the white stripe.
And the Kramer logo's black and has a different volume knob, which I probably have in my box here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. You tinker with factory paint, and sometimes it doesn't come out the best. Check out my daughter gave me for my birthday. She made this.
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
That's very
She asked
cool.
me for some paint. She's like, Dad, you got any red paint? And all I had was Chevy red orange. I had no idea what she was going to use it for. Little coffee mug.
Now, let me ask you: when you handed it to her, were you like, "This is the this is the color that Eddie"?
I called Steve Anderson and got him on the phone, and he gave me the chip code for it to tell her.
Man, that's funny.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool. They know me well.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, and as far as that Kramer guitar there, yeah, like you were saying with the as far as the finish on there, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would personally, if I was, are you gonna do it yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I've painted 4 or 5 already, but I don't know. I kind of like that Ferrari red look.
Mm-hmm.
Is the back of the neck lacquered or is it?
Yeah, it's lacquered.
Oh, that's the first order of business. Get some. Yeah, get that
off.
off of there.
Put the yeah.
Get that lacquer off the back of that neck.
I'll
man.
show you this, Jay.
Look at that.
This is the Floyd I got from you.
Yep.
It's got all the upgrades on it. Then I put the D-tuna.
Very nice. Very nice.
Rats block. This is a great one too, man. Whew. For the price.
I love, man. I wish they would. Oh, man. Never mind.
Yeah. So Johnny, it came with, it comes with the Korean Floyd, and Jay made me a deal I couldn't pass up. $600 for that Floyd. He sold it to me for, and I had to have it.
Don't tell everybody I gave you that good of a deal.
He's like, this thing's German. It's better than the American ones.
No, it was made on the space station. It's
William Shatner came back with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What pickup is in that? The Kramer?
The Seymour Duncan JB.
Oh, okay. So at least they put a good pickup in there.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
The German Floyds ain't cheap, and I think, as far as I know, I mean, they were on back order from Floyd Rose. They might still be. I don't know.
The Kramer has a German Floyd too.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So where are they cutting the corners then? In the guitar itself.
I don't know. The paint.
Wow. So they put an actual German Floyd Rose original on there, and it's got a real JB in there.
Yeah, and it's assembled in Indonesia, so they're shipping the parts over there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep. No need for it, but I had to have it. Joe made us a screaming deal. He called it the Step Brothers deal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because Rob got a guitar too.
He got the green one.
Now, why did he pick the green one?
He loves green guitars, I guess.
Was there how many colors were there of that guitar?
So they had green, white, yellow, and red. Let me see if I can pull this picture up of Rob's. Jansen. He'll probably sell his tomorrow. You know him.
Yeah.
He's excited to have it, but he already ordered a steel block for it.
Oh no, because Johnny hit the mute button. Yo, when I saw that picture the first time, look at how Rob's guitar looks like it's a 3/4 scale.
Yeah, it looks, his neck's at a different angle.
Yeah, he's tilting it back more, and it looks like.
I got to play the FU tone guitars. There's 3 of them there. Those things are cool too. They didn't really have the color I wanted. And they're a lot more money, but those things are badass too. Because they're all
what colors were there?
Yellow, black, and 2 green ones. And the 2 green ones were like flame like a flame colored, and then the black and yellow ones were solid. The necks on them were phenomenal.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm really interested to try one of those, man. The two colors that I dig, obviously, which is, the seafoam green for some reason on that guitar, really,
Yep.
I want to play that one.
Yeah.
And then is it the translucent purple one that kind of looks pink and like a dark pink in some pictures?
I think it's flame purple.
Yeah, those two. They give me a little bit of a
Yeah.
I'd really like to try one of those, man.
Do you like the reverse headstock or the regular one?
The reverse.
Go figure.
Yeah.
I didn't plug it in, but they strum out really, really well. What's cool is the back plate is clear plexiglass, so you can see the brass block, the springs, the claw, the trem stop.
Now, are those decked? They are, right? The Floyds are decked on the body, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Floyds are decked. The pickups are, they have those FU tone brass brackets, so they're connected to the body. They're not floating.
Yep.
Yeah, here Johnny's gonna pull them up. And the green one's cool too.
The green one's hot shit too, man.
Yeah.
Damn. I already have two yellow guitars, so I wouldn't get that one.
The other thing too is I didn't want another guitar with black hardware.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the kill switch too. That's the other badass thing about them. The stock kill switch. I mean, come on.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
there you go.
They were $1,100 at Suma's.
Oh,
find that purple one, Johnny.
Out of stock. Damn. Can we do a review on one of these? I'll play some Mean Street on one of those bad boys.
There you go. A couple thousand hits.
I played one 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
Oh,
that's right.
Was that? At NAMM, when Adam had a booth and he was there and he had them, and I did a video. Which one?
Either the translucent purple or the what's the other color I like?
Seafoam green.
Clear?
Seafoam green.
Here's
what's clear? Wood?
Uh-oh.
Hey, look at that, man.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That's classy Freddie Blassie right there, man. I dig that, dude. And that's got the chrome hardware. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's probably my second favorite. Make work your favorite. What movie is that from? Anybody? Smiling's my favorite.
Star Wars.
Make work your favorite.
Star Wars.
So the seafoam green one has the reverse headstock.
Liquid Charlie has one, right?
Elf, thank you, Cobra Kai. Yes.
Elf. Oh.
Yep.
Dude, my kids have the Christmas tree up already.
Oh my God, it's too early.
Oh, I'm about ready to move out.
Yeah, man. Thanksgiving is when Christmas music starts.
She just heard me.
Thanksgiving Day. Oh, is that
She's
Madonna?
Right, yeah.
Madonna, get in here.
Oh gosh.
You're gonna be really, really small.
No, Madonna tonight.
Hey now.
Hey there.
Hi. We're
talking to Johnny and Jay.
Hi, Johnny and Jay.
Giving them the EVHCon rundown.
Hey.
Oh, very nice. I wondered what you were doing here.
And honey, you won this brass block last weekend.
Oh, how lucky am I?
Yeah.
Do I get to do this?
Give it to me. I'll be done in a minute.
All right.
I told her, I'm like, yeah, we want a brass block. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, from FU Tone. What's that?
We can put it on our mantle.
Yeah, you can put it on the hood of your car. It's a hood ornament.
Yeah. Johnny, go to the seafoam green one, please, if you could. That's the one that really gets me. I think I did that before too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we need Adam. If you're watching, thank you for the kit, and send Johnny or Jay a guitar to do a review.
I hate asking for things.
I'll ask for you guys.
Oh, thanks.
He's sending me a guitar.
Oh, awesome.
That is happening.
If he sends you the
I can see
seafoam
you
green
with
one,
the yellow one.
I'm gonna be pissed. No. I'm joking.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Oh, God.
Yes. Look at that. With the reverse headstock and everything. Oh,
Bubblicious.
yep. Man. Well, go back.
It's automatic.
Oh.
I've told her
R2R3 is giving the puke face. No way.
Puke faces.
Sorry, honey. It's automatic. I've told her that before.
Oh.
Sorry, honey, but the phone rang and it startled me.
There we go. Oh, it's further up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a cool
Oh,
color.
it's down here.
It just looks cool.
Especially with the stripe pickups, you know?
Yeah. Have the zebra pickups. Looks great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Boner Jam's got the sound machine. I sent Brian or Johnny, I think you remember.
Yeah.
We were live on the air in
Yeah.
October. I ordered one from Amazon while we were live.
Mm-hmm.
It never got there.
Oh no.
So I contacted contacted Amazon and they sent him a new one, so he got it tonight.
Contact Jungle Company.
Yep. Yeah, man. I definitely want to try one of those big time.
Yeah, they have the those switches. I think one's a coil split and the other one's out of phase, right, Johnny? Do you know?
I don't remember.
Well,
yeah,
does it say it in the specs?
I'm sure it does.
check the inline specs on the rotary girder.
On the Zapruder, what? Check out the specs on the Zapruder film. Oh, complete specs below. Here we go.
Tommy boy. I was checking the inline specs on the rotary girder.
Oh.
Electronics. There we go. Kill switch and the mini toggle coil tap switches.
So is it for each pickup?
I don't know. Good. Yeah, I think it would. I think it would be.
Yeah, because then you could go double single coil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You never see that. Tons of tonal options.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Man, if I didn't have a guitar on order right now.
Get two.
Santa.
Yeah. Who knows how long that guitar on order you'll keep it.
Well, it's I don't want to give any tips away, but
no, you don't do it.
Let's just say it's from a company that I'm very familiar with. So I shouldn't have any issues. But knowing me, I will.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, either way, we'll get an unboxing out of it and some crying.
Yeah, and then the next show we'll be like, Jay, how's your new guitar? What new guitar? What? I got the tracking number from me sending it back.
Yeah, we'll we'll get to hear the whole story about him bickering back and forth on who's going to pay for shipping and they're going to want this and that. It's good. It's good content.
Well, I've said this before. I'm like, from now on, when I order a guitar, I should just tell them on the phone, hey, put the return label in the box now. Just get it out of the way because it's probably coming back to you.
Yeah.
Yes, Hit Metalworks. Yes, you're right. It is an Ibanez.
Well, thank you for letting me open this on the air. I was gone. I had to go pick up a table for my wife, and literally when I got back, it was sitting on the front doorstep. So it just showed up 5 minutes before I got on with you guys.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for going remote at EVHCon and sharing the experience with us here on Johnny Beane TV.
You bet.
Yes. Thank you so much for doing that and not complaining. All right. We're going to get out of here because
Thanks for getting fired.
I know Jay is very, it's late. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this. Come back tomorrow. Saturday Night Live with John BL tomorrow night. The video is already there. So after the credits roll, this video will take you to tomorrow's video. So
yeah, we already filmed Saturday Night Live. So just go there.
I've thought about that. I've thought about that, Yeah, so this video will take you to tomorrow's video. Smash the thumbs up on tomorrow's video. Thank you so much, channel members. You guys are awesome. I know I keep saying I'll redo these cards. I'll try to get to. Is it the weekend? Yeah, it is. This weekend I will get to these. Now I'll get the new cards made because these are very, very weird. Very strange. And then podcast. Listen to this on all your favorite podcasting platforms. Yeah. All right. Love you all. Yes, Robot. I mean, they hid that, but I will help you with that tomorrow. I mean, tonight. Yes, we will do that. We'll be doing that tonight.
Robot.
Definitely. Robot Master Switch. Yeah, we got Mickey Suttlemeyer is in there as well. He plays with us. And then
snap.
Music Therapy Laz wants me to help him set it up where he can jump in too. So
Johnny will be quitting his own show soon because he'll have more people watching that than this.
Well, I'm not Amaranth.
Yeah.
All right.
Later, Caleb.
We'll see you guys later. Don't hang up, you guys.
Okay.
Johnny Beane TV. Good night.